people know on how we make the speakers blow. Live, y'all. Come on, let all the people know. Everybody, on how we make the speakers blow. You and your whip getting lit to this, whether you on city strips or the middle of the sticks. The foundation that we built brick by brick, smooth as peppermint. This Carolina resident, never hesitant to run the interference. Might give them a sample, I didn't give them clearance. They seem incoherent at the sight of my appearance. They look into my eyes, all they see is perseverance. Maybe a little fearless, sipping that Uncle Nearest. Look at the rap game like ready to commandeer it. Then I'm disappearing like I don't wanna hear it. The face on my haters, hell yeah, I wanna cheer it. This ain't for the touchy-feely. Your support group might abort troops and the captain they report to. Sucker, you old news, now heed my command. I'll have boots on the ground from 1,000 different fans. Yeah, we let the people know on how we make the speakers blow. Live, y'all. Come on, let all the people know. Let's go. On how we make the speakers blow.
Hey yo, you fucking with me, better get your shit right. I'm scarier than walking through Brownsville at midnight. Man, I've been there, the streets get darker than Wesley Snipes. You better have a gat, bat, or a knife. I was outside when niggas had Suzuki Samurais. Impala SS's, the hoes would fantasize. Speakers going dumb like E40 in the whip. And you know that I keep it, got the 40 in the whip. Got the 30 in the clip. If you check it out my drip, they say, right there, put the hop in the hip. I say you fucking right. Young and I've been nice. Like white people say, you're skating on thin ice. I was raised around savages. The shit that I seen make you say, damn, like fabulous. Niggas stretching coke just like Reed Richards. They moving that bass. Do you get the picture, my nigga?
Yeah, we let the people know on how we make the speakers blow. Live, y'all. Come on, let all the people know. Everybody, on how we make the speakers blow.
Hey, y'all, I got a great new album in the mail today.
B-Dub Beats. Whether you're in the mood for romance or an intimate night of fondling and hardcore fucking,
B-Dub Beats.
if you're into water sports, this is the soundtrack for you. Let your stream of conscience flow as you rock over B-Dub Beats. Cause you know you want it bad as I do. B-Dub Beats. Light her ass up. She said her shoulders hurt, but those B-Dub Beats were playing. Oh man. Some things are worth pulling out for, like B-Dub Beats. Here are the beats that made Florida Evans drop the punch bowl.
Fantastic album, man. Let me borrow it. No, my brother. You got to buy your own.
Check.
And we're live.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
Back in the house once again. It is the Effin' Podcast. I am B-Dub.
I'm Branson.
And we're coming to you from an actually pretty decent Saturday evening here
Yes,
in
we are.
Raleigh, North Carolina. Okay, so first we're going to give our customary shout-outs. Shout-out to Eighth and Fancy.
Shout out, shout out.
For all of your adult beverage snacks and needs. Then we're going to give a shout-out to Crimey Dealers.
Crimey.
Very crimey. Then we're going to give a shout-out to, what else do we shout-out? The local plug. Please
Shout
eat
out,
responsibly.
shout out. Of course.
And Dank Drinks.
Dank drinks,
The
my
dankest
guys.
of drinks. So, yes, first, before we get the show popping, who's with us tonight? Is
But they're coming, I'm sure.
Alpha Dog will show up
He's
eventually.
coming.
Buddha will show
Buddha's coming.
up.
I don't know about Kelly
Kelly
Joe.
Joe is
Shout out my
questionable.
girl, Kelly Joe.
She's on injured reserve. Yeah, but before we start, I wanted to give a special RIP to Danielle Spencer, commonly known as D from What's Happening, who passed away at the age of 60. Of course, she was mostly remembered as D from What's Happening, and also D from What's Happening Now, reprising her role. So that was pretty much her only acting credits. After she ended the show in a run as D, she decided to go back to school, and then she spent time to become a veterinarian. And that's pretty much what she was since her acting career went away. She last played D when she was in college, but she dedicated her life to being a veterinarian.
Can we say this? You
Yes.
got to be old to remember what's happening. You got.
I don't think so. What's Happening was always
I mean, how long ago was What's Happening?
okay, the original What's Happening ran from 1976, I want to say to that's old. Okay. So the first year was 1976.
All right.
And then it ran till I think it ran from 76 to 79.
Oh, all I'm saying is shot because I loved What's Happening.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they used to call me Raj all the time. So that yeah.
I got rerun.
So I got Raj all the time. So I definitely loved the show. R.I.P.D. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so the show ran for 3 years, but what happened was after the show ran and it was over, it got popular as a syndicated show. So once people saw how popular it was, they tried to bring it back for What's Happening Now, which wasn't as good as the original.
Nah.
But yeah, she reprised her role there, and that was the last time she really acted. Since then, her only TV appearances were as a veterinarian. She was in Richmond, where she passed away at 60 from cancer.
Condolences to the family.
Yeah, so that was very sad. It's crazy because What's Happening been popping up in my my Facebook feed. They be showing little clips, and she was a really good child actress.
She was.
I was kind of sad that she didn't act in anything else, but that was the path she chose. So yeah, we're gonna give a quick RIP to Danielle Spencer, and I'm definitely gonna be remembering her watching.
Is it an iconic?
Yes, it is.
show? Okay.
Well, the show itself, no. But D, the character itself, is
iconic.
iconic because
Along the lines of Theo.
no. She set the precedent for Gary Coleman.
Because Gary
True.
Coleman was another smart mouth child actor, but she was like the first.
True.
And then after her, he came into the picture and he became the quintessential smart mouth kid. Gary Coleman was so bad that's what inspired Bill Cosby to make the Cosby Show.
Off of
said
Gary Coleman.
Well, he said he was tired of watching sitcoms where the kids were always outsmarting the parents and back talking. And I know that you can't mention that without Gary Coleman, indeed.
Yeah.
So they were the kind of the quintessential smart mouth kids you wanted to pop upside the head, but since you ain't know them, you could laugh at what they were saying. But yeah, shout out to them. Okay.
Shout out to everybody, first of all, following us on Facebook or on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. Definitely comment. Comment is, I think, one of the more important things. Subscribe is important.
I
but
like
comment
reading
is
people's thoughts during the
yeah,
show.
let us know what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do it for, so people can chime in and let us know what they're thinking. You know, give us feedback on what we're talking about.
Exactly. So,
And
yeah.
This week was an interesting week. First, Trump took over DC.
Yeah.
What else happened this week that was interesting? It really didn't rain as much as it has the past couple
That's
of
good.
weeks. That's good. It's going to rain next week.
Yeah,
it's definitely going to be
there's a
raining next week.
hurricane.
Yeah. So it's going to be raining next week. And Cardi dropped Imaginary Players. So,
Okay.
you know, it was an interesting week, to say the least.
What'd you think of Imaginary Players?
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
You brought it up now.
I did, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Okay.
Where you want to start?
Okay. I'll start because we're waiting on Hassan. I'm going to discuss what's been happening between Cameron and Omar Gooden. There's been a beef brewing from the past couple weeks between Cameron and Omar Gooden. And it all started with Cameron innocently calling him Omar Gooden Jr., as he explained. I got that clip.
So a lot of people was like, yo, Cam, what's going on with you and Omar Gunn Jr.? Here's what happened.
Casting, like, no disrespect to nobody I'm talking about, when, like Vin Range, you sitting around, or Omar Gunn Jr., y'all niggas sitting around, like.
So that's what happened. I called him Omar Gunn Jr., and he's like, that you calling me out my name. Cuba's the junior. How am I be the junior? And he made 3 diss records. They wasn't that bad. They was actually pretty good, to be honest with you. But I was like, damn, this nigga's bugging. So when I did my freestyle, I said, please don't mention me with no Omar Gooden. He did another record. Cool. So this while we working on It Is What It Is, Beffa like, Kim, we ain't got time for that, man. We gotta finish. I said, Beffa's right. But I'm on vacation. So I threw up a post the other day like, yo, you a Nickelodeon kid. Stop playing with grown folks. So what'd he do? He do another diss record. So you know me, I got a new way to play with niggas. Pause. Super pause. I'm gonna start booking niggas. Cause y'all broke. A lot of niggas is broke. I booked that nigga for $7,500 to do a movie for 3 weeks. He said I didn't. So you know what I did? I booked the nigga to do a movie that's never coming out. Like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, Omar. That movie you flew to Miami for, it ain't no movie coming out. I booked you. And I was laughing at you behind the scenes. I was there. I was sitting there laughing at you. And you know what? Now you're coming on Revolt tonight. Because you signed the paperwork saying I could do whatever with the footage. You thought them niggas was real movie producers? They are real movie producers. But them was my niggas. You was in a room full of niggas that was my niggas. Check it out, y'all. Look at this. Whole staff. This is the whole staff from when I was shooting. Oh, look, he signed the paperwork. Hold on, let me get in here. He's signing the paperwork. This is meaning I can do whatever I want with this footage I want to do. Sign that paperwork right. This is it. You're reading for nothing, stupid. Put your fucking titties back in, nigga. What the fuck you doing with your titties out, nigga? Fuck is wrong with you, man? You comfortable too. Nigga mad comfortable, put your titties away, nigga. I don't know what's wrong with nigga. Oh, look, he's brushing his hair. Look, hold on, let me get back. Oh, hold on, let me get back in. Get the waves right, nigga. Get the curls. Look at this nigga doing push-ups. Look at when I got this nigga doing push-ups. Get your ass on the floor and do push-ups, nigga. Nigga really think he in a movie. Do your push-ups, nigga. Yeah, I got you doing push-ups, stupid ass. Look at me. And that's just behind the scenes. So tonight at 10 p.m. on Revolt is going to be streaming tomorrow. Look at Omar Gunn playing in a movie that's never coming out. Mind you, they all speaking Spanish the whole time. He don't even speak Spanish. They talking about the nigga in Spanish while the movie's going on. So the dialogue is all Spanish, and he don't know Spanish. They was talking about you, stupid. Now, keep doing another record. I'm going to book you for my goddaughter baby shower. Her shit is in October, and we'll book you to do all the dish records. I'll pay you for that, too, because what I'm going to start doing is paying niggas just to laugh at them. It cost me $3,500 to do everything, to book you, their hotel, your flight, all that shit. It cost me $12,000, $13,000 to go to the NBA game. I'd just rather laugh at you for $3,500. Be careful. This is my new shit. It's called Book My Ops.
Cam taking it to a new level of petty. I'm for it. I think it's childish, but I'm still for it.
I'm like, when do adults act like adults? These guys are in their 40s, right? I know
Cam's in his 50s. Omar is like 47, 48.
Okay, so
he's touching 50.
These gentlemen are in their upper 40s and 50s. And this is what they're doing?
Yes.
Okay, if that's what they want to do, so be it.
I don't necessarily agree with spending that much on making your ops, clowning them.
And I was going to say, like, you gave him how much money?
He gave him $3,500.
$3,500. So he got some money out of you.
Yeah.
So is that a dub? Did you win? Because you still paid him at the end of the day.
Well,
is it a
Cameron
win?
is basically saying he's got enough money. He's going to spend $12,000 on an NBA game. Why not spend $3,500 for more entertainment, I guess, over a longer period of time for 1/4 the price? I mean, I don't agree. I wouldn't do no shit like this, but I mean, he's got the money to do it.
I think it's corny. I think both of them. I'm not just saying Cam. I think both of them are just being corny.
I think Omar was doing a little too much, making 3 diss tracks.
4. He 4 in this, and I didn't hear not one of them. He 4 diss tracks into this, and I didn't hear one of them because I really didn't care. He can rhyme. I heard.
Yeah,
I heard
Omar Gooden can. Yeah, he got bars.
I heard he got bars, but that doesn't interest me. But what was funny, I will say this though, there was one funny part of that video.
Yes.
When Cameron said he would book him for his goddaughter's
baby shower,
and he could perform the diss tracks, I thought that was hilarious. I did think that was funny.
I think it's the ultimate in petty, but also at the same time, I feel like this is how 50-year-old men handle beef. I think they're beefing over a stupid reason. I think Omar Gooden shouldn't have been that offended that he was accidentally called Junior.
He threw Junior on the end of his name.
Yeah.
That's what got him. And to an extent, I could see you being mad, but not
3 diss track, man. I'd have threw out 1 diss track and then threw an IG post up letting them know there ain't no Junior and left it at that.
My thing is this. When did dudes start getting so super sensitive and then wanting to get petty over it?
I don't think it was sensitivity. I think Omar Gooden saw an opportunity to capitalize because he heard his name mentioned.
Okay, I can give you that.
That's why he released 3 diss tracks. That ain't really a diss track thing.
To me, it's sensitive. To me, well, I get what you're saying. You're saying, well, he saw a chance to
get some press, and that's what he did. That's what I thought he did.
And stuff like that.
I
So
didn't think the slight was big enough to warrant a diss track. I would have just corrected somebody if it bothered me that bad.
But look, I guess this is where they go to.
No, because this was an opportunity. You said his name. I met Omar Gooden. I always tell the story about how I was in Wilmington with a few folks, and somebody from my people knew somebody from Omar Gooden's camp, and he was down there, I guess, shooting a film in Wilmington. And we sat there and watched the De La Hoya Mayweather fight on Cinco de Mayo. I think that was 05 with Omar Gooden and the dude from 8 Mile who Eminem beat up, the dude with the big lips. I forgot his name. I know it's like Eugene something, but yeah. I don't have nothing bad personal to say about Omar Gooden. He could drink like a mug and he could talk his shit because he was talking plenty of shit during that fight. So,
yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure the drinks were flowing as well.
Oh, we was tore the fuck up. I was shocked because I didn't know at that time. Hell, I didn't know Cuba Gooden got down like that.
Throw the Junior on because we don't want.
Oh, Cuba Gooden Jr. Yeah, I don't want him to think I'm dissing his pops or anything.
Okay.
Cuba Gooden. I didn't know neither of them got down like that. So my shock when I saw him just throwing back shot after shot, I was like, damn, he getting lit. But yeah, I thought he was capitalizing on an opportunity to hear his name, and I really think this is how 50-plus-year-old people handle beef. Now, I was reading some of the comments under Cameron's IG, and some people were like, Omar's moving sloppy. He showed up to a set by himself. You don't know the set and all. And I'm sitting there going, I don't think he was out of line showing up to a movie set like that.
What he's expecting to go to a movie.
Yeah.
To you know, do his thing for a movie. Why would you need to bring
security and all your people?
Think about that?
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought about that, especially if they're paying me money. But you got to remember.
And I already got the money.
Yeah.
I'm there.
But you got to remember, E40 got Biggie like that too. But I mean, E40 clarified the story and said it was his people that did it, allegedly.
Damn, you really got to be watching your back nowadays. That's crazy.
But they old. They 50. They ain't gonna solve shit like that. Cameron's doing it the right way. Where if you can't let it go, this is how you handle it. It's better than handling it in a street manner, which would only destroy Cameron in the process. So
y'all two gentlemen need to get together and talk it out.
There ain't nothing to talk about because I don't really think it's a real beef. It was just
manufactured.
Well, I think it's just capitalized. I think Omar took the opportunity to capitalize on hearing his name out there, like I said, and get some press. And Cameron probably would have let it slide with one disc, but after 3, it's like, come on, I gotta say something. I gotta do something. Right. But yeah, this film, I kind of want to see it. I know Cameron said he debuted it, and I do think I seen it floating on the web, so I haven't gotten an opportunity to look at the footage, but. You know, this is how older cats like Cameron settle beef. You remember 50 buying out the Ja Rule's concert so he'd have to perform to an empty crowd. So this is how older rich dudes handle beef.
Okay.
I think it's constructive in the least because, you know, nobody's getting hurt. You know, it's better at 50 doing this than trying to prove you still hood.
True. I mean, you're going to make your point.
Yeah.
You're going to make your point.
And Omar Gooding did respond. He thanked Cam. He said it was a free trip to Miami, and he eventually received $2,500 because I'm sure he had to break off his manager or whoever. And he said he received it for doing push-ups with his shirt off. So Gooding said, hey, if you need me again, book me if you got some paper. So he don't care.
Like I said, you got a little money out of it.
Yeah,
like
you got $2,500.
At the end of the day, it's about getting a little bit of money. And hey, who can't take a little laugh at themselves?
But who knows, man? Just him being on film might get him some work. And I don't say that in a negative way. I'm saying somebody might see him on this film and instead of laughing, be like, yo, he might be a character I need for my shit. So
his biggest movie role is knocking Old Boy out in Baby Boy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Baby Boy is his biggest role in TV. I'd like to say Wild and Crazy Kids, but Smart Guy had a better run. So I think Smart Guy was his best role on television. Right. But I remember more for Wild and Crazy Kids. All right, so we're going to keep it moving. I'm glad those two got an opportunity to work out their beef. Well, that is still maybe going on. But another beef that happened was between Lil Yachty and Steven Jackson. Now, this beef was a little bit weird because there was a clip of Yachty in the studio on Instagram, and he was doing some new track that I thought was pretty whack. I heard the track. I would like to play it, but I don't want to get a copyright strike.
I'm going to say this before you get in. I've never heard a dope Lil Yachty track.
Me neither.
Never. The only dope Lil Yachty track I heard was the one with J. Cole on it, and I only heard J. Cole part.
I don't even hear that song.
Oh, that J. Cole. I can't remember the name of the song, but J. Cole went. That's when he was on his runs and features. Like, J. Cole went on that.
I got you. But, in this song, Lil Yachty got everybody's attention by saying a bar, put my knee up on her neck. I went George Floyd. And I heard that bar, and it was trash. And it didn't even rhyme with the other bars. So he just went out his way to, it didn't even
randomly threw that bar.
Wasn't even part of the rhyme scheme, but hey, he had to throw it in there, and it was similar. People were bringing up Lil Wayne's line about beating up the coochie like Emmett Till, and it just kind of made me cringe when I heard it because the bar itself was whack, and the use of George Floyd was whack.
It's in bad taste.
Yeah, it was a very bad taste.
And you would think that you would know better.
Yeah,
than to, or even somebody in your camp because you know somebody in the camp like that line.
That bar was cringe.
That bar just don't sit right. We got to get rid of that.
So anyway, that triggered Steven Jackson, who got pissed when he heard it. So Steven Jackson decided to air Lil Yachty out, calling his music whack. You know, I can't disagree with Steven Jackson on that. You know, even though he said it in anger, sometimes the truth comes out in anger.
That Lil Yachty's whack.
Yeah,
he's whack. It's not. It's he.
You don't have to disrespect George Floyd to call Lil Yachty whack.
No, it's a disgusting bar. But then he's whack on top of that.
Yeah, so anyway, Lil Yachty got word that Steven Jackson thought he was whack, and then he decided to get better with his bars. No, that's not what happened. He decided to apologize. So in an August 14th Instagram story, Steven Jackson later revealed that he's no longer upset with Lil Yachty because of his apology. And I got that clip lined up. Let me get that popping.
Hey, what up, bro? I took my post down about Lil Yachty, man, because, you know, I'm emotional about George. I apologize to him. You know what I'm saying? We spoke, and he apologized as well. I told him it don't make no sense to make no public apology. Me and him spoke. You know what I'm saying? He understood, and he understands the outrage. Yachty's a smart individual. That's why he's been so successful. You know what I'm saying? I said some things because I just don't get how people can demean dead people. I don't know when that became cool. I never do that. We never do that. And we need to start bringing some integrity back into everything we say, bro. We don't need to demean dead people. Nobody. So if anybody lost somebody, my condolences go to y'all, man. Shout out to Lil Yachty for reaching out. We talked about it. He understood, you know what I'm saying, what was said, and it went right. I salute him. A lot of people don't like to own up to when they fuck up. I'm somebody that always own up to all my fuck up things. So I apologize to him and shout out to Lil Yachty for understanding our frustration. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So that was Steven Jackson basically forgiving Lil Yachty, saying Lil Yachty's not whack anymore, I guess, because he apologized.
Yo, what up?
Alpha Dogs.
Roof. Alpha Dog in the house. Sorry, people was late, you know.
Is Steven Jackson the spokesperson?
Yeah.
Steven Jackson was close to George Floyd, so
he's the spokesperson.
He looks alike. I guess they're Play brothers or
I was just checking, like, you know what I'm saying.
When you hear about George Floyd, Steven Jackson, he's been the main vocal person when it comes to him, especially when certain people attack this character and stuff. You know, he's been the main one on the front line that you've seen.
So since Steven Jackson forgave him, we forgive him too.
Yeah, I can never forgive Yachty for the bars.
Not for the bars, but for the act that he did, apologizing for that, you can, because like I said, he immediately responded back. He ain't do like these suck ass young niggas be doing.
And that's and unfortunately that's what's part of the culture now, is disrespecting the dead, and it's
just disrespect
and
period.
Disgusting act. Like, I don't know where, when, or why we started this.
No, we ain't started. These young niggas started this shit.
As in people. Like, I don't know why this got started.
Well,
like, it's disgusting to say the least.
I mean, if you look at what's going on around the world and what's being shown on TV, TikTok and stuff like that, you being desensitized to some of the most supposed to be respectful places that you're not supposed to even speak on, period. So when you're constantly seeing people getting killed and nobody's speaking up for, and it's like, well, you're getting desensitized to where now it's like nothing's off the table.
The desensitization of our country happened when Columbine happened.
No, it was Trump.
Because once we saw that tragedy, nothing like.
But the only reason why I'm gonna push back a little bit, because when Columbine happened, there was outrage across the country and everything. Now that Trump in office, right, he's making it to where it's okay to show your racism. It's okay to be whatever. You know what I'm saying? So he pulled the mask off America. Like, hey, do your thing.
Yeah, that is true. But I thought it was idiotic that nobody in the studio thought this was a good,
Why would you? I mean, what you expect? They a bunch of yes men and yes women. They not gonna rock the boat that he probably feeding their asses
for them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Did you hear what Charleston White had to say?
What did Charleston White say?
Charleston White said, "F George Floyd and the kids."
Damn.
And if Steven Jackson got something to say it.
Oh man, Charleston White.
He a clown.
Yeah.
Charleston White is the ultimate clown.
Yeah.
He's the ultimate troll.
He used to be. He used to be informational. Somebody. He done changed over to a total troll / clown to me.
Yeah, and it covers up anything relevant that he says that I usually agree with.
Right, because usually he be saying something that's profound that makes sense, but now they giving him the bag. He's just like what I was trying to tell.
He go wherever the bag is at.
Right, and these white supremacists giving this nigga the bag, and so he's eating it up.
Yeah,
he's the biggest troll.
Yeah, he's a very big troll and a very bad troll, but I guess this is no longer an issue since Steven Jackson said it's cool now. I guess he's the new Al Sharpton. So anytime black people make a gaffe, you have to go apologize to Steve Jackson.
Not necessarily. Not
That's why I asked if George. He's the spokesperson for George Floyd. If
yes,
anything,
he is.
You talk about George Floyd. Yeah, you talk about George Floyd. He gonna say something. He gonna clap back.
Specific. Okay, boom.
Cool. Well, now that that's no longer an issue, let's talk.
Can I talk about a beef that was squashed supposedly?
Hey, I wanted to comment on something right quick.
Yeah.
As far as the Cam and Omar Gooden situation. Hey, that's the new wave right now. If you're a rich nigga, got money, you instead of getting a nigga beat up or hurting him any type of way, you clown his ass by a nigga. I'm gonna pay you, and everything that, like he said, all the footage that he got, he can use it. He can manipulate it any type of way he wants to. And with AI, how it is now, the nigga can't do shit because he signed a contract. So
A, I got paid, but B, y'all are two grown ass men.
You right. I feel what you're saying, but
y'all
like you said,
two old grandpas.
You right, but
like
Cam made a mistake by mispronouncing his name.
A simple mistake,
right?
Like said.
And he apologized on top of that, but he kept coming at him. So you talking about a street nigga who's trying to be polished now, you know what I'm saying? So he can't do his old ways. So the new way, which actually is an old way, because they've been doing that, paying niggas for shows and shit. Only difference is they still got beat up. Now, exactly, because KRS-One told them when they did, they paid PM Dawn and shit, rolled up on them. So they don't beat you up, they just clown your ass.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I wanted to move on to our main topic because Sha'Carri is back in the news again for the same offense, by the way.
I didn't get to say who squashed their beef, did I?
Oh no, you did.
It's cool. Let's go. I'll bring it up later.
Yeah.
I'm happy about it though. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah. So the body cam footage was released this week of Sha'Carri being arrested at the airport. Basically, each week it's getting worse. When it first happened, we saw some grainy ass cell phone footage that week it came out that she was arrested. Then last week we reported on seeing the surveillance camera footage that was released of her hitting her boyfriend, assaulting him. And now we have audio and video from body cam footage of her being arrested. And it's pretty bad. It's
Clownish.
some clown shit. But I got that queued up.
Arrest for Christian, are you serious right now? Okay.
Arrest for assault 14.
I didn't assault him though.
We have video cameras.
I literally we were having an argument. I'm not resisting, so you don't have to do it harder. Christian, are you serious right now?
So then
Christian.
in Washington State, he doesn't get a say.
But I understand. We were arguing. But I understand entirely. We were arguing. Okay, I'm not gonna resist. But I'm telling you that we was arguing. I didn't assault him. I didn't do anything wrong. But the fact that your guys are doing this to me and he's a man in this situation, I'm gonna comply. I am. I'm not gonna argue with you at all.
I appreciate that.
But you have me on camera. But at the same time, what he has on camera, when I have my phone, shows something different. So if I need to show that, I will.
We have you on cameras all around here.
Okay, but I have my phone that shows something different. But Christian, thank you, Christian.
Don't talk to him right now.
Okay, I won't. Thank you so much, officer. They are arresting me right now, Christian. Sissy, they're arresting me right now. Am I gonna go actually to jail right now?
You are actually gonna go to jail.
Wait, but right now,
yes, it's a physical
I didn't. Can he tell you that I didn't do nothing to him?
We have it on
Christian, are you serious right now?
Alright.
Christian, I'm about to go to jail because of you right now. I cannot bail out? Can I at least take the clothes off in the back seat, please? I'm not gonna resist y'all.
Is your name Miss Richardson?
My name is Sha'Carri Richardson.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, I don't have anything. You can take my hat off. I don't have anything on me.
So I'm just giving you a transport vehicle.
Can you please take these off?
Unfortunately not, ma'am.
I'm not a criminal.
I know you're not, but
I'm not a criminal. I had an argument with my boyfriend.
Can you take a seat in the car, please?
You know what? I'm not resisting y'all. I will sit in the car. This is crazy. Y'all not even listening to me. I do. You want me to take it off? It's not a weapon. Like, I'm not resisting. I had to argue with my boyfriend. Can y'all please just listen to me as a person? It's Sha'Carri.
You have to go ahead and...
This is crazy. Are you serious right now? Because I argue with my boyfriend.
Miss Richardson.
So one
thing. Just one thing.
I just argue with my boyfriend.
One thing. I just want
What
you
do
to
you need me to do?
So they searched you out here, okay? Once we go to the jail facility, they're gonna search you again. If there's anything that they missed, it might be considered a
I don't
felony
have
under-
anything
Okay, I just
on
wanna
me but
give you
my
the opportunity.
corset.
Okay.
I'm letting you know right now. I have shoes on and my corset. I don't have
And I'll
any
hear you
weapons
out,
or
okay? I just need
anything.
you to just be calm for me. I know it's
That's
a
not
bad
fair.
situation.
I argue my boyfriend.
I
I was taking
wasn't
me to
there.
jail.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, so that was Sha'Carri getting arrested.
Oh, she was bad as hell, just hitting the man and shit. And then,
Man.
Christian, look,
She
first
called him a coward.
Yeah, first you call him a coward. Then you try to belittle him, emasculate him, and you went from that to I was having a argument with my boyfriend. Like, nobody wanted to hear that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because you should have thought about that shit before you put your hands on the man, number one. And see, this is the problem I have with certain black women. They use, well, in this case, she didn't call the police. She created a scene to where the police was come.
Yeah.
And that's because you want to be loud instead of not knowing how to handle things in certain situations. Now, the problem that I had with this, what she done was egregious, and she did it over temporary feelings.
Yeah. She's crazy.
And then on top of that, that's what get us men in trouble because we know most of the time, like, okay, you just tripping. All right, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, calm down, whatever. Unless, you know, get like a crazy situation like her, then now it's like, damn, I don't want to call the police on the bitch because she gonna blow over. Goddamn, she putting us on the goddamn scene and shit.
Yeah, but this is the thing, and you know I've had time to process this whole thing and stuff like that, and it's even deeper than that because now it's no cameras around.
Yeah,
if there's no cameras around,
she be wilding out on his ass.
He gets snatched up.
Yeah.
Now after he gets snatched up, his life is probably ruined. You know what I'm saying? And at no point in time did she take that into consideration.
Never will.
You know, she's more about saving herself.
She tried to throw him under the bus.
And throw him under the bus. And I don't know if their relationship will continue and stuff like that.
I hope
he wises up.
After a situation like this and how you barely missed out on something seriously happening to you. And like you said, she was willingly throwing you under the bus.
And then on top of that, y'all there for a competition, a race competition out there in Oregon that they have for a world championship, getting ready for the next Olympics and shit. So not only you are jeopardizing what you and this young man have going on for yourself, that is competing for the world. You know, you got a chance that you're gonna lose. Well, I don't know. She haven't lost no sponsorship, but I know if that was a man that did exactly what she done, he would have lost his shit
he wouldn't have been able to run no more.
No, he would have been able to run. He'd have been able to run, but he would have lost his sponsorship, all that shit.
The thing with this is, like you said last week, she wasn't thinking about her sponsorships. She wasn't she already was trying to come back from the weed strike.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're like, Sha'Carri.
Actually, she came back when she won the silver, and then they want to go.
What I'm saying is, you're trying to get back into the public's good grace. After the weed incident, then you come back, you win, like you say, and then it's like, okay, Sha'Carri, we rocking with you, baby. You get ready to go.
I didn't mean to cut you off. I don't think people really judged her too wrong about the weed incident because she ate an edible and it happened like right. Her mom just passed.
Nevertheless, the weed incident kind of brought you into a negative spot.
Correct.
Like,
all right, I can take it from there. I can take it.
Okay, now this is totally different. Now we look at you as a monster.
You're an abuser. Because if you act like this in public, you can already know what she act like behind closed doors.
Exactly.
It's even more
not
violent.
Just in public, like I keep saying. In the airport, there's only so many places that I'm not showing out in.
Right.
The airport is one of
airport, court.
Like there's certain places
you just know not to act up. Your ass
and act out.
Yeah, you going to jail.
Now, she also admitted while getting arrested to have evidence in her phone that supposedly showed her boyfriend Coleman hitting her. So she was trying to show evidence to get him arrested, and also mentioned he's the man in this situation, trying to get him arrested too. So she was using numerous attempts to throw him under the bus.
Throw him under the bus.
I hope he has a very good chance to rewatch that body cam footage and have people that care about him.
I'm sure his camp don't
in
let
his
him
ear.
know.
And this is a toxic ass relationship.
Right.
This super toxic here.
And like I said, it's a common.
That's probably why it runs so fast to get away from her.
She run just as fast.
That's why he got to run. That's why my boy.
Like I said, the whole thing it strikes a chord with me because in my personal experience over the years, I've had women use the police as a way of trying to control me. You know what I'm saying? They instigate shit. Then when you meet that energy, then they want to play victim. You call the police, you feel what I'm saying? And then, I'm sorry and everything. Meanwhile, I got to go through the process, going to jail, sitting there for a few days, then a couple of times.
Got to go to court.
Had just to get it dismissed. Got to go through the whole process.
Hope.
Spend money.
Dismissed.
No, ain't no hope because I ain't touch it.
But what I'm saying is you never know how.
Yeah, that's true.
The hands of the law may go. They might go against you.
That's
so
true.
I'm just saying
That's
you're
true.
hoping that these charges are dismissed.
Which is fucked up because, like I said, for the real ones who get abused, men or women, they got this overshadow when you got too many people doing this shit like what she's trying to do. You're using the police as a weapon. In this case, she didn't. She tried to when they was about to arrest her ass, and then she was like going to explain like, well, we was just having an argument and this is my boyfriend, et cetera, and then she like, well, I got goods on him. So the whole thing was super messy. Whole thing super messy. Yo, we gotta show this clip over here. We gotta show this. See what this eagle did? Fumble. That's how it's gonna be game one. Fumble. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, so we had some drink spillage. Hold on. Okay, so now one other thing that kind of troubled me was the fact that Sha'Carri is allegedly 25 and Coleman is 29, which means he's at an age where he needs to know better. Because when this first went down, I thought they were the same age or give or take a year or so, but he's pushing 30, so he's in the spot where he ain't gonna get too many do-overs, or he was just young. He should know better right now than to deal with a woman who is, in a physical relationship, a physically abusive relationship. He should know the situation. He should know the consequences. And this should be the wake-up call he needs to leave that relationship alone, at least for his career.
I think when I hear that, it's not as clean as cut as some people may think. Unless you have a callous heart, you just don't give a damn. You just like, fuck it, you'll move how you move. But it's some people, if you actually open up to them, you feel in some shape or form, it's a little bit difficult. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm assuming, based off how this situation had exploded to where it's went national and everything, this probably put a spotlight. But me personally, how her behavior, what you saw, if she displays that in public in the most secure places on the planet, then that means they've had physical confrontation behind closed scenes.
To me, y'all are missing the main point. Why is he with her? Because of Sha'Carri. Name. I'm with her because she is one of the most well-known female athletes in the world. Not saying he can't do better. Right. I'm just saying, you asked why is he with her? Because of her name. Yeah. She's a star.
So you're saying he clout chasing?
I'm not saying he's clout chasing. Nobody wants to be famous.
So this
you did, like you said the other week, you didn't even think that she was. You thought she had a girlfriend.
She did.
Well, okay, boom. So he can't be clout chasing. Right. He just is Sha'Carri. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
so you say there's another David Justice and Halle Berry moment?
No, they weren't violent.
Outside of being violent, it's just the fact that
they weren't violent either.
Right. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that what David Justice said in the interview, he was like, when she asked him, it caught him off guard.
Exactly.
And he was like,
this is Halle.
We're gonna get into that later on. But Charles asked, has she lost any endorsements over this situation?
I haven't seen anything.
She hasn't lost nothing.
He said, if you beat a male, you go to jail.
Yeah, she ain't lost no endorsement. But if this was a man that did that, whether he was guilty or not,
he would have lost his endorsements before
that day,
that weekend.
And see, now I can't rock with Sha'Carri.
I can't either.
I can't rock with Sha'Carri.
Yeah, because not only it triggers me because, like I said, I've been in about a few incidents where women, they're using the police as a way of trying to control.
Yeah.
And I don't like that because, one, outside of being disrespectful, how the way this country works when it comes to police and black men and situations, they're not going to look at it in the same light as if it's a white couple arguing and stuff like that. We've seen incident people getting killed and shit behind dumb shit like that.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. and I'm going to say this. Sha'Carri has lost me as a supporter.
Yeah, she has.
Is there anything that she could do to regain me back?
She had to speak
on y'all back.
She had to do a PSA speaking on domestic violence, as you know.
She probably have to drop an OnlyFans for me.
So for me, she had to speak on domestic violence, and she has to walk that walk. You know
and how a woman can be,
and how a woman,
the abuser.
Exactly. Because we when we hear domestic violence, it's always attached to a man. It's always a man supposed to be doing that, which is not the case. There's a lot of unreported abuse going on with men. We talked about this a few months ago. Another incident where a woman jumped on a man and it's like, what are you supposed to do? You're in the defense the most. And in some cases, you can actually call the damn police, and depending on who the fucking officer is, you feel what I'm saying? They may side with you, then again, they may not. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the chance that you take. So that's why most men don't call the police, because man,
it's a chance.
It's a chance you might get going to jail, or you might, or if it's your damn place, you gotta leave your own shit.
Yeah. Now Sha'Carri did have an opportunity to speak, and she issued an apology, and I have that video queued up.
Hey y'all, it's Sha'Carri, and more than anything, definitely a lot of self-reflection, a lot of understanding of not only putting myself in a compromised situation, but somebody that I have a deep care and appreciation for as well is something that holding myself accountable. I see myself, I'm taking this time to not only see myself, but get myself a certain level of help that overall is going to reflect who I truly am in my heart, in my spirit, and not allowing this moment, but accepting this moment to be more. And so my only thing is I want to be more, not even just for myself, for my family, for my fans, and overly appreciate y'all supporting me and showing up and even holding me accountable to being my best self. So more than anything, I refuse to run away, but not refuse to run, but I refuse to run away, but face everything that comes to me head on, because everything on the other side is greater, but you got to go through in order to get there. So I'm Sha'Carri, y'all. I appreciate y'all, and one love, much love, and y'all be blessed.
All right, so before we start,
yeah,
we formed Voltron.
Yeah.
Voltron has been formed.
Voltron has been formed.
Voltron has been formed.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I
don't believe it.
I'm not going to say I don't believe it. You didn't say what you did.
Yeah.
You didn't. You said you're taking accountability.
And you supposed
for
to personally
what?
You supposed to personally apologize to that man, Mr. Coleman.
Well, not only that, but what are you apologizing for?
Because you got caught.
What we want to hear you say
For being a snitch and trying to throw her boyfriend under
Trying
the
to
bus.
throw him on the bus and everything.
Not just that. We want to hear you say that you said you were wrong, but only
Give me more details.
Yeah, I need specifics of what you did.
Right.
What are you sorry
acknowledge
for?
exactly what you did?
She was smiling too much.
Right. Acknowledge that you shouldn't have hit that man, and you shouldn't have hit that man. Acknowledge that you shouldn't even try to get his ass locked up for some falsely shit that he never did because he trying to avoid your ass. You feel what I'm saying? Acknowledge that shit.
That's my part. Like, I understand you're accountable, but accountable for what?
She don't know. She ain't gonna come out and say it. So Charles says he can never be a fan again. She lost me forever with the police interaction video coming out.
Yeah, she lost.
I do feel
she lost me as a fan too.
Yeah, it's kind of like not the same as Diddy, but the same emotions. Where you hear about it, it doesn't register as bad as physically seeing it. So in this case, seeing her trying her best to get her boyfriend locked up with her, throw him under the bus.
That's some trifling ass
Try to
shit.
say she had footage of him hitting her and
never
shit.
touched her.
And you could tell some of those were just lies. She was just doing her best to take him down with him, calling him a
coward and shit. Like, what
Yeah,
you doing?
huh?
Like, you just the ultimate disrespect. I can't even look at you the same.
Yeah,
hell, my dick won't even get hard no more. I'm just keeping it real.
Depends.
No, it won't.
I have to be drunk.
No, it won't. I know it won't.
Said a cow wouldn't fuck you this hard, would he?
That's a wrap.
I'd have to do a hate fuck.
No, she
And
can't.
so
She
I
can't
just,
get that.
If she speaks to it,
Yeah,
it would because there's women out here who act like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Hassan, like
Yes,
there are
they
women
do.
out there. So that's why I'm saying you need to be accountable and say what you did that you're accountable for, and maybe that will change how some of these women out here
Conducted themselves.
Yes.
A lot of people too, not just black women period, in certain situations will do certain things, act a certain way and play victim. And try to turn it around like, this is the reason why, this happened or you did this, however it go.
We know the most
but sometimes it be the other way around too.
we
What
know
did
the
you
most
do?
powerful thing are white women tears.
Right.
And second
is black women
bisexual
tears.
black women
Women
tears.
tears.
So
as a man,
she could throw you under the jail and get a nut the same day.
Number one is white women tears.
Number two is black women tears. And as a black man, that we in crosshairs of two different. That's some fuck shit right there. You feel what I'm
Just
saying?
throwing that out there.
That's some fuck shit. All I'm just saying is women do better. You feel what I'm saying? If you get that mad, I repeat, do not do shit that's gonna draw attention to yourself, and also do not sit here and try to get your man fucked up.
Because some good dudes get taken down like that.
Exactly.
We know we talk about her too, but it's the other way around too.
No. We're going to keep the spotlight on this shit because the fact of the matter is it doesn't get talked about enough.
This happened.
It doesn't get talked about enough.
But every action has a reaction.
No. And every man has to hold himself. He had to hold himself accountable. He can't get mad, just haul off.
Herself accountable. Anybody doing things should hold. I'm not saying that she should hold herself accountable.
Okay.
For what she did, because what she did was seen and everybody's seen it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's nothing you can say about the situation. We've seen it when it happened. It says hold yourself accountable for what you did and let that be what it is.
I'll stick up for women when I think women need to be stuck up for. But sometimes I gotta call it like it is. And as a guy, I've been in that situation.
I had too.
That ain't a situation that's just like
That shit
doesn't
triggered-
happen.
that shit triggered
That's
me.
a real situation, and it's not talked about enough. Honestly,
No, it's
He's
not.
right.
Because the thing about it is, like I said, when we hear domestic violence, it's always
The guy.
assuming a man. It's always underreported of men who are abused, who being killed by women, as well as being abused by women. That doesn't get in the same play as women to get abused because I'm gonna give you a personal incident myself. I got stabbed in my face 5 times with a scissors. Police came and arrested my ass. They saw my face. I said, yo, what y'all gonna do to her? They said, sir, there's nothing we can do. What? If that was a woman that had got stabbed in the face, she wouldn't have to say shit. They're gonna charge that man with felony assault on a female and damn near would have did a attempted murder because it was a neck up.
Yeah.
So I know from a personal experience, nah, fuck that shit.
I still gotta ask though, what did you do?
I ain't do shit. I caught the person in a lie, and since I caught him in a lie, they tried to attempt to call the police, and I snatched the phone out of their hand, and then from there it went from next level.
Well, I confronted a woman over a lie too, and it was through the phone. So I don't know. I did. I questioned her over the phone, interrogated her, and then found out she was lying on the phone.
That's another reason why I'm so kind of calm and subdued, because I know people want to interject the police quick as hell.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Especially a woman. A woman will interject the police quick as hell. So, that's another reason why I'm very calm and collective about a lot of stuff, because I can't afford for something to happen and it goes the wrong way.
Well, sometimes some things that you can do everything right and it still goes the wrong way.
That's true. But I can help to do things right. Go ahead, Buddha. Oh.
I was saying he was trying to pull his Sha'Carri out, but it didn't work for him.
Okay. Well, we're giving that enough.
Okay. Well, did you also hear about Ryan Clark and his comments on it? Because he took a different stance. He was basically disagreeing with probably what we said, because the Breakfast Club covered this incident, and Charlemagne was saying there's a double standard in domestic violence from women to men. And Ryan Clark said that is true, but let's be honest here. Throughout history, men have been freaking awful. It was the whole big thing back in the day. Would a woman take a bear or be in the street with a man? They don't know. So what he's saying is it's not the same when a woman hits a man, even though it's wrong.
Man, listen. I usually agree with Ryan Clark, but
I do too.
He can suck my ass on this one because again,
you freaky.
I'm just saying. I mean, for real though, I'm in a disrespectful way. You feel what I'm saying? Pause. Because the fact of the matter is, you sit here saying, "Oh, because what our forefathers, grandfathers did, whatever, we supposed to take on the shit that they did to the women back in the day." That's some bullshit. We are taught that nobody put their hands on each other unless you have to defend yourself, life or death situation. So the fact that he's taking that stance, you feel what I'm saying? He probably ain't had nobody swung on his ass. He ain't probably had nobody lied on his ass and got his ass locked up for no shit like that. Because I promise you, if he experienced one of the above, he wouldn't be saying that shit.
Yeah, he said there's a difference in the things. I can see the difference. I know why there's a difference. And when you think about Sha'Carri Richardson and Christian Coleman largely, he said black women protect black men, black women protect our culture.
She didn't do that time.
I'm not going to say that black women don't, but they're
she didn't that
every
time.
Situation,
There's still a population.
Yeah, it's still quite a few that don't do that shit.
So
You're right. You've been in some toxic relationships your damn self,
bro.
Yeah, buddy. I just thought about that.
Bro, I've been in some of the most toxic of toxic relationships. That's why I that's why I don't get bent out of shape like that. I'm always cool, calm, and collected because I've got to think my way out of stuff sometimes. Just being honest. You have to think. A lot of people go off emotion and no thinking, and that's when stuff gets blown completely out of proportion. Somebody got to be the thinker, and I always try to be the thinker. And yes, I've been in a lot of toxic relationships. I have. They were fun though.
No.
Oh yeah. No, mine have never gotten physical.
Nothing toxic is fun.
I tell chicks all the time.
Nah, this one been in some. Yeah.
I tell women all the time, I'm a reformed toxic nigga. I really am. Like I have been.
That nigga said he reformed.
I'm a reformed.
He's a changed toxic man.
Because
I ain't never embraced that shit.
Toxic relationships. Some that thank God I came out alive.
Damn.
Like,
Yeah.
toxic.
I ain't never said a woman tried to kill me.
Toxic.
You ain't never had a gun pointed at you before?
Toxic.
Yeah, I've had a
About
gun
woman,
pointed at
no.
me.
Toxic.
Yeah, I had a gun pointed at me. I just said I got stabbed in the
Niggas trying to
face.
shoot
Toxic.
me, but
and
Stabbed.
on several occasions.
Scratched,
not just
bit in the
once.
face.
I'm just an innocent bystander in all these things.
And yeah, he there to see it. So you
Like
know,
this is just yeah.
okay, a woman pulled a gun on you?
What?
Yeah, I've had that happen.
I want to know how good the pussy was.
Don't matter.
It don't matter.
I knew I didn't want
It
nothing to
don't
do with
matter.
nothing he was dealing with from that side of
Just
town.
imagine if you pull a gun out on her motherfucking ass. That's
But
all I'm
see,
saying.
what's
Still
the
some
one
good
thing-
pussy.
The one thing
No.
about it though is
No.
you
about y'all
you
pulling
have
out
to
each
learn
other?
how to stop toxicity. A lot of guys sometimes we get off on it.
You
but
feed into it.
You feed into it, and we have to get off that. We have to get
Oh,
off.
Some of y'all thrive in that though.
I don't
Yeah, some
thrive in
people
that
do.
shit. I don't
It's-
like
Some
that
people
shit.
they want toxic. They don't want anything but toxic.
It's almost like chaos. Some people work better in the
Chaos.
middle of
Organized
chaos.
Yes.
Yes.
We in a situation like that right now. What our government got us in chaos.
Chaos. Some people work better in confusion.
Yes, it is. So I hope everybody gets out alive in this situation
Shit.
with Sha'Carri and her boyfriend Christian Coleman.
Didn't she just throw headphones at him? No one, no
Yeah,
knives or
It wasn't
scissors.
even about. It was all about because he took her
and a
headphones.
shove, like she just shoved him.
And these are multi-millionaires.
And this is my thing, though. And I guess I'm just, because I've been out this situation with y'all for so long. Is that really assault? Just pushing a dude and throwing some?
Yeah, that is assault.
Yeah, she threw headphones at him.
If you physically move, physically move somebody or throw an object at them, that's assault.
Aggressive.
I'm thinking like spitting on somebody, stuff like that.
That's assault.
No, if you physically move
That's
somebody or
felony
throw
assault.
an object, that's
See,
an assault.
The push is probably a misdemeanor. Spitting on somebody.
You can't even
is,
push it.
No, you
It's
can't.
like
The push is
simple assault.
misdemeanor.
If you move someone, that's assault.
Spitting is probably a felony.
I think spitting against a felony.
Yeah, because bodily fluid.
Felony
Yeah.
assault.
So
I
yeah.
think spitting and choking.
Yeah.
Y'all like some of you? Never mind.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey,
Some people can fit felonies in their bedroom tonight. You know what I'm talking about?
everything in the proper time.
Like,
Everything
damn.
in the proper time. You see
You
what I'm saying?
know.
At the proper time.
Okay. Well, I wanted to move on from Sha'Carri and Christian Coleman and talk about another dysfunctional couple that's been in the news. And it's Teyana Taylor and Iman Shumpert. She has been ordered to pay Iman Shumpert $70,000 after she has been found in contempt of court. She paying $70,000, and this was happening in a July 25th hearing. And it violated their 2024 divorce judgment, where the judge sided with Iman Shumpert that Teyana violated the terms of their divorce agreement, which included that they wouldn't disclose any information about the judgment. When she went to IG and posted a video in March discussing the divorce.
Man, sure did.
So, because she had to tell people.
Had to
she
tell
was,
people that
she
it
was
was
in
my
contempt.
stuff that I was getting. He got his stuff. Like, you was just sitting there saying you wanted his camp to be quiet. And here you are running your mouth.
She wanted to get her back blown out in peace.
Yeah, I want to get
peace. You
that's-
remember that?
It ended off with
Let me
that.
get my back
I want to get my
blown out in
back
peace.
blown out in peace in 2025.
Yes.
Please.
Yeah. So
Pay that
anyway-
money.
So as the accusations
That's
are,
expensive getting your back blown out.
she accused Iman Shumpert of leaking information about their divorce judgment to the press per the report. But the judge ruled that Taylor didn't provide sufficient evidence to prove her claim.
Right, we got IG.
Yeah.
You
So
put it on social
therefore,
media, dummy.
Taylor also refused to answer questions from Iman Shumpert inquiring about her assets and her income.
Because she got some bread and he know he going to tap in that shit.
So then the court ordered Taylor to pay Shumpert's lawyer $70,000 for legal fees and denied a request for Shumpert to pay for her legal fees. So in a way, this is a low-grade, similar incident as Sha'Carri, because she went on IG, had to run her mouth about the divorce proceedings. People found out about the divorce proceedings. Then she said, no, they found out from Iman. Iman is the one who broke the deal and told everybody.
It's been her the whole time.
But it was her the whole time. And she refused to cooperate
Boy,
and didn't want to answer questions.
These YNs, They don't know how to act and carry themselves. Got to put everything on social media.
Yeah, so
Big dummy.
it's a similar situation. She tried to take Iman Shumpert down for some shit she started and did, and the judge is like,
Boy, black women 0-2 tonight.
yeah. And the judge was like,
Look, we ain't about to look now.
Look, hey, the
Don't
proof in the
y'all go
pudding.
back
They doing the
Kelly,
most.
this ain't
They
your week to
doing the
start a
most.
fight.
They doing the most. Them niggas doing the most. What we doing? They doing the most. You got one nigga try to get a man locked up for some shit that she did. Then you got another nigga try to sue the man for some money. And she's on social media running her fucking mouth. What we doing? What we doing? They 0-2 tonight. They 0-2 tonight.
Her money.
She should have kept
She
that.
should have kept her damn mouth
We didn't
closed.
need to know that.
Yeah,
the
you need
only
to know
reason
that.
you know that is because she was in
opened her
contempt of court.
fucking mouth talking.
She was trying to defend herself.
Hey, what's there to defend?
There ain't nothing to defend. She had a lawyer.
Everybody know that she was
the record straight.
It wasn't. It cost her. Pay that money.
The question, the thing is though, why are people so obsessed with putting people in your business?
Because she wants the general public to like her.
I mean,
like her.
I mean,
I be relevant.
I don't understand what the obsession is with
That's why she
making
told
sure
me.
that people know what's going on in your business.
That's how
Well,
blessed
that's
they
what-
are
I mean,
for fans.
That's what it is anyway. People
Make sure
know
her
what's going on in
fans.
business
Make
anyway.
sure she tell her fans what it was.
Yeah, you can't be a celebrity and the people not really know what's going on unless you really keeping your shit secret, like talking about.
Well, then why
But
why
if you
get?
out there in the world, you out there in the spotlight, people gonna be in your business and they gonna
So
find out.
why
shit
then
anyway.
get a gag order then not to say nothing? Then if you gonna turn around and say something,
Well,
that was
that's-
stupid.
that was
That's
on
dumb.
her.
That's how shit
That was dumb. She should have just
how
not
shit
even did that. She insists on that shit, and you turn around and break the shit.
Yeah, she was the one who said, "Can you keep a secret?" He said, "Yeah." She said, "I can't." Fuck it.
She got what she deserved.
Look,
She
man.
had to hop on that shit,
Yo,
boy.
that money and still
Them
talk.
niggas are, hey, they tripping.
That's
They
what
0-2.
That ain't
And
They
remember,
owe it-
she's the one that denied. She's the one that said Iman Shumpert was a hater and he was all
Right.
this.
Right.
Now, Shumpert claimed he said the cruel treatment that she listed as a reason was unfound. He said he proved that he never treated her in any way that made her feel unsafe during the marriage. But she was out here blasting him like he was her op. So
Right.
she's been throwing him kind of under the bus.
Ain't no kinda. She has been.
Yeah.
Throwing mad shade. So basically, hey, women, he's damaged property. If you deal with him, this is what I had to deal with. Like, what we doing? If a nigga did some shit like that, hey, niggas, don't fuck with his broad because she got all these issues and shit. They were like, you a
Petty.
weird ass motherfucker, bro.
Petty is
Real
the
talk.
culture now. Petty's the culture. We started out with Petty, Omar, and Cam. Petty is the culture. We started out with
When the
Petty.
movie coming out?
We started out with Petty, and that's the culture.
When the
Old,
movie coming out?
grown people
Never.
acting like they're teenagers. That's the culture right now.
Yeah, but in this situation, she brought it on herself.
She brought it on herself.
The internet is undefeated, man.
It
Trolling is at an
and will
all-time
always
high.
be
The
undefeated.
internet is undefeated. Like, people are just losing their mind.
You come on the internet thinking that you're going to win. You're going to be sadly mistaken.
Oh, it's going to be plenty of L's. Yeah, and you're right. This is a very big, bad week for a lot of sisters taking L's.
Right.
Yeah, as Charles mentioned, most people want to be famous so they feel important enough for people to want to know their business or so they can sway people's opinion, which is probably what
I think
Teyana
that's what it
Taylor
is.
did.
That's what you were trying to
They
get
taking
people
a
your
page-
business so they could jump on your side.
Taking a page out of Trump.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but another L might be faced with Anthony Edwards' baby mama.
Oh, Lord.
She's in the news. She's taking Anthony Edwards to court, demanding $500,000 amid a custody battle. So it looks like Ayesha Howard has recently requested a $500,000 and a public apology.
Yo, I'm telling you can't make this shit up, bro.
And the public apology.
You can't make
bad,
this
dog.
shit up.
I'm sorry.
And the public
You can finish that. I'm sorry. That,
0-3.
The
God
apologize
damn.
part is what makes this. the funniest.
0-3. God damn. Let's go. Keep it hot.
Yeah, now this is supposedly separate from whatever paternity or child support arrangements that are going on. So in addition to the child support and anything else, she wants an additional $500,000 for her pain and suffering. So it looks like the claim she's made a list of demands for Ant-Man to follow, and two of them are a public apology, $500,000, for putting her through the torment of going through, I guess, publicly pain and suffering, basically. She says she wants to make it clear that the request for compensation was never tied to agreeing to any custody orders. She is asking for compensation due to the substantial financial and reputational damages she's endured during this prolonged litigation with Anthony Edwards. So she wants $500,000 and the public apology.
This gold digging ass woman, you seek out this man solely to get a meal ticket. You got it, and now you trying to milk this shit, and you want somebody to
what would you expect?
You want somebody, and you want somebody to feel sorry for you.
What would you expect? You just started off saying you sat out to find a meal ticket. You found it. Yeah. So what did you expect? She get ready to try to run him for every dollar he got.
She ain't getting it.
The worst part about all this, she's giving black women a bad name.
Exactly.
Like
this, 0-3 tonight.
But unfortunately, this is the culture.
I'm not saying that it's not, but
we see this
the type
every
of.
week
But
we're
hold
talking
on,
about.
this is all I mean by that. You were looking for the money grab. You had a baby, bang. Now you got the money. Now you're just living outside your means. Now you're just living way outside your means, and you're being greedy.
You want somebody to take care of
No.
you.
She's already taken care of.
Bro. Ain't gotta worry about that.
Like that's the thing. Like all this money that's supposed to be tied to this child, she's about to spend that money up like it's hers.
We talk
and
about
act like it's not enough to provide for a family for 18 years. You know what I mean? Like especially if it's just the seed in her. Like
we talk about this every week with a woman going after a man. Like you say, she found her meal ticket. She gonna run him for as much money as she can get out of him. Do I blame her? No. Do I blame him?
I have he should know what he getting into. What he getting into.
Think about.
We talking about an older woman going to seek.
You're right. You're right, but you're also talking about the man with money.
Right.
He already know what's gonna come at him because he got money.
So stop.
So he's supposed to keep his eyes open all the time.
Now that part I don't agree with.
Push back on that because
now that I don't because I know broke niggas with kids with several amounts of kids, and they know he ain't got shit, and they still fucking niggas. So I don't.
Being that you got money,
you should be more aware.
Bro.
You talk have self-awareness about yourself.
No, so it's double standard. It's definitely a double standard, and it's double-sided sword because you're still talking about.
Yeah, but it's lopsided.
She better grab her own teeth. Then she better grab her teeth and get to sucking.
It's lopsided for the man though,
and we know that. So if you know it's lopsided for the man, you're not going to have a little bit.
You're talking
more.
about. Hold on.
Are you? You just said it's lopsided for.
You're
the
right,
man.
and you're
so
talking
you're
about.
not as the man going to have a little bit more self-awareness about what's going on.
Not at that age,
yeah, you're talking about a young man at age 20, 21 who's a multi-millionaire, and this pussy being thrown at him.
And I understand what you're saying, but
you
also
he can't go out like a regular dude, hang out the clubs and shit. So the only thing you can do is fuck and work out.
He could.
First of all, I don't know if the man's mom is in his life. I don't know this.
If
he has sisters, wasn't he raised by his pops?
I think
if you were raised by your pops, I'm sure dad put you on the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
but we just talked about
you willingly
people,
go out here and make these decisions.
But we talking about people that's not going to
better.
say something. If this man is taking care of him in some type of way, they're not going to jeopardize their meal ticket by like, hey, don't do that, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
If Ant-Man is taking care of some of his circle, and they don't have the nut sacks to tell him without fearing that he may cut him off, they not gonna say nothing.
Cool, but I'm going to say something because that might cut out my little money that I'm getting. You get ready to get to this chick.
You right.
So I'm going to be the one who be like, yo.
They not. But if you talking about people who's coming up who ain't had shit and they're in a situation they're not gonna say nothing.
That's even more reason.
Some people can't think past go.
Stop. That's even more reason for you coming up not having stuff to be even more self-aware. We keep giving excuses. He's young. He's this, but bro, you got multi-million dollars.
Money does not make you mature.
Exactly.
It can come and go, and
sometimes it can make you even more immature.
And But you have to be more thoughtful. That's something we have
How
to
can
get
you
on-
be thoughtful when you never had that type of money
because
before?
we see it all the time. And
But that's the point, though. If you, all right, listen. If the man was financially literate, financially
He
literate,
was. He paid his child support up front. Now that's the part I don't get. What else could you possibly?
Where he gave her a big lump.
What else
sum
could you
up front, now
possibly
she
need
wants
from
her.
him? You want everything from him. Obviously, you want everything. But
I
what
don't
else could you
think he-
possibly need from him if he's already 18 years of support?
But you already said she's a gold digger, so what?
Top of the notch support
She's
too.
getting ready to start digging for more gold.
Ain't this the one that got babies by other celebrities and stuff?
Yeah.
Little baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what you
So
expect?
she got money though.
Hey,
obviously she ain't got enough.
No, she making sure
she dug in the wrong pocket.
Right, she using these kids as
A
the
means of
paycheck.
survival, yeah.
Exactly. She got 3 baby daddies, and you mean tell me you trying to say you fucked up? Get the fuck out.
3 times. You fucked up 3 times with 3 celebrities or
Get the
2
fuck out
whatever.
of here.
Like I
Ain't nobody
say,
trying to
I
hear
can't
that
give
shit.
it all to her. You know,
Yes, I can.
As a guy,
she's the
you know
older
what
woman
she's
that
after.
she's the older woman. She's the older
As
woman,
the third,
aka
as the third baby daddy,
she's-
seeing that you had babies by 2 other multimillionaires.
You see what happened with
As
him.
the third baby
and
daddy,
we're talking about somebody
I'm
that's
not being a little bit more
Now,
self-aware.
then we just talked about how Shannon Sharp and the rest of them. The difference is with these men, they have money. They paying these women. This woman using her woman gifts to her woman gives to persuade a younger man because she's older than him.
So all of a
Over
sudden, I
about 10
think-
years, right?
So now it's
I think about 10, 15
She's
years,
39.
right? 9 years. So she got a little age on her. You know what I'm saying? So she's hip to the game. Meanwhile, this nigga, he's on the scene. Look at Ant. This nigga don't look like he was getting pussy in high school because they kept this nigga locked in. Like, make
age difference.
Say that again.
Yeah, 15 years. She's 39.
So
he's 24.
now, why we not giving her the same energy like we giving like Shannon and them? Only difference is she ain't coming out with no money. Her money is her pussy and her mouth. That's what her money is.
Get it how you live.
Look,
She did get some money.
She got money from the other 2 niggas. That's
No,
what
she got money from him already too.
So
She
like
wants
I'm saying,
more.
you don't think like, and I understand he's young, but like I say, just judging a person on their past. On their past, you know she has 2 children by 2 other celebrities. You already know this.
You're right. And once she put that her fucking mouth on that wood, he forgot about all that shit.
He should have thought that's his fault.
But you talking about
That's
a
his problem.
young
That's a he
man,
problem.
20 something, to think like he's in his 30s.
She ain't never had no good
Like that
head
don't make
before.
sense right there.
Before then.
It don't.
Regardless of all that stuff y'all talking though, she's a predator.
That's the reason why I'm saying y'all
chasing.
not giving her the same energy.
So
like
nobody
y'all
in his
talk
camp,
about men.
Nobody in this camp was like, look, this chick here, she's 15 years
Pretty sure
your
somebody
senior.
did.
her
I'm pretty
age.
sure somebody did. You know, somebody.
No, I'm talking about
did.
when
But he
initially when
listened, though.
The issue is-
when she probably rolled up on him in the club some goddamn where ain't nobody did no background check on her ass.
The
right then and
issue
there.
is
They did.
he did not plan to knock her up. He just wanted some buns, and that's what happened.
Her
That's
idea
probably
was to get knocked
this
up.
is where things got out of hand at. You see what I'm saying? Like y'all say he has to put the onus on him. No, it's on both of them because it takes 2
it's
people
on
to make a
both of them,
baby.
definitely.
She's trying. Like she had to be actively trying.
Yeah, she's seeking him out.
And as a guy, I think I should know that she is actively trying.
So now.
her and every damn woman that comes in your
You
damn
right.
face.
Yes, every woman that comes in my face, I think they're actively trying to get a baby.
So we got somebody that obviously she got the tricks of the trade because she got 2 other kids by other stars. So she got tricks up her sleeve.
Here,
and she
baby,
hooked these
use this
niggas in.
condom.
Yeah, pitch a hole in the condom type shit. You know what I'm saying? Or he probably snatched the condom
Use
off.
this one.
He probably snatched the condom
If he
off.
snatched
Put
condom
it.
off, that's his fault.
He probably snatched the condom off, put it in the trash can. She probably picked that bitch up.
They get you pregnant
Look,
too.
they're both accountable.
See,
in
y'all,
this
y'all
situation.
just see. This is where I'm have to laugh at it because it's like, did y'all make the best decision when y'all was that age? Y'all fucked up, right? So
Everybody doesn't fuck up
I was a
though.
lesbian.
Everybody doesn't fuck up.
No, everybody.
No, when I
doesn't.
say fuck up, that means anything.
Everybody doesn't fuck up though. We are, yeah,
can't
we
stand her, yeah.
made some fuck ups, but everybody doesn't make those decisions. You see what I'm saying? And everybody's not. everybody's not afforded that type of money to
But you
make
can
those decisions.
okay, so you can take the money away. You've been in a position to
Then
make
you
it.
don't fucking care because you ain't. If you're a regular dude, then
You still got shit to lose.
But if you're a multi-millionaire,
if you're a regular dude, you
I
still
think there's
got
more onus on that.
You right, but if you're a regular dude, you still got shit to lose.
Am I wrong?
You can lose your job. You can get arrested for some bullshit. I mean, it's a lot.
Well, I feel different in this situation because I feel like it's on her because he's accepted the responsibility. He didn't lie to her, and he's willing to pay whatever.
And he paid her. He was like, I did this.
He didn't
This
do
is
a
what
lump
happened.
sum. That lump
Now
sum is
she's
not true.
back. How can you keep coming back?
That you can't give her a lump sum because that's not the best benefit for the child.
definitely not, 'cause
So
you
that's
gonna
not
do that lump sum.
No, he
But
didn't.
Whose fault is
That was
that
wrong.
though?
You had.
Oh, that was just a rumor.
Yeah,
You
it's
had-
like Travis Henry or Hunter losing $40 million
to his
yeah, after a month
You
of
know,
marriage.
and I
That
tell
was-
you, people be so quick to break you up and stuff like that. But all I'm saying is, you said she was a gold digger. You're like, she's back again asking for more money, and everybody like surprised. How are you surprised?
No, I'm not
That's
surprised.
what she does.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at what she done.
I'm just like,
he don't care.
This way you try. No, you're not. You're not about to get more money. No, you're not. No, you're not.
I'm surprised the fact that she's trying to sit here and milk this damn.
Because she's trying to keep her name in the spotlight, which is why she's doing this. She asked that nigga for an apology. That's just attention.
A public apology at that.
Hold on.
But what
After
are you
you-
apologizing for?
Who?
That's just what I'm not understanding.
for her name getting dragged.
Who are
in
you
the mud.
apologizing to first of all?
Yeah.
Who are you apologizing?
Me,
to
I'm
her?
apologizing to my dad, if anything. If that's who raised me, I'll apologize to my daddy because I done got myself caught up with this grown ass woman. That's who I will apologize. I'm sorry, Dad. I fucked up. You tried to tell me. She caught me. She put the clamper on me. I don't know what it was. The mouth touched me.
She caught me
I fucked
slipping.
up.
I was drunk.
I'm sorry, Dad. You tried to tell me.
She caught me.
That would be my public
That's the
apology.
only apology you can get.
Because other than that, I don't know where else. I don't know what she's looking for. I don't know what she's looking for.
You know, if she had a baby with Steven Jackson, he wouldn't have made her publicly apologize, just like he did with Little Yachty. He said, "You don't need to apologize. We hammered this out on the phone." So, yeah, I don't think there's going to be an end to this. She's going to be in his life and be a pain in the
For
ass.
18
At
years.
least.
She gonna be back
Baby
asking
mama drama.
She gonna be asking the judge for money. at
Like,
least
bitch, you trying to
every
get
6
taken
months.
care of like you a fucking wife.
Like she played. Like
Yeah.
she played.
Like you
shooting off
playing
for the fucking
bitch,
wolves.
you just what the fuck you doing?
Okay.
She ain't been on no
But
playoff
she'll just go
runs.
find no celebrity baby daddy. And then she
They gonna get hit.
Yeah, I mean,
They gonna
she's
get
40
hit.
right now
They
with
gonna
3
get
kids
hit.
from 3 different niggas.
But it's gonna be one
you
out
say
there
they're going to get
Hell,
hit.
look at what's her what's her name? Deidre. What's her name?
You say they're going to get hit.
The one that
but
got the baby by the my
sure
boy.
there's one.
Well, he was at Houston. He at Phoenix now. Green. Drea. She over 40. That nigga got him and her son and baby daddy same age.
These dudes are not hip. I don't know where you're giving all this credit for. They got hip. No, they didn't.
They probably did, but I mean,
No, they didn't.
The older niggas is hip. The veterans.
told y'all
how
once-
many veterans? You see the retired people getting caught up, but how many veterans?
Yeah,
People
but-
who've been in the league for a few years now. How many of them you see getting caught up?
I'm sure that when you get to the league, there's dudes telling you
Yeah,
like,
they
"Look,
is, but they got
Watch out for this
They
section
got
in the
groupies.
court.
They
They're gonna be
got-
over there.
listen.
Don't even look.
wherever city they pop up at hotel, groupies are there waiting on.
And
them.
I'm sure vets have put them on the game.
Yeah, they have. But what we doing is we talking about niggas with $100 million contracts. They got money to throw away.
Oh, okay. Then that's
Disposable
on,
income.
Then that's
Right.
on them.
You right?
All right, cool. All right, let's keep it moving to the next topic because it's very similar to the previous topic. This is one we should have covered last week because it dropped the day of the podcast last Saturday. Holly Berry and Dave Justice are in the news. Dave Justice was on All the Smoke podcast with Matt Barnes, and Matt Barnes asked him what was the issues between him and Holly Berry when they got married. And Dave Justice broke it down, and it pissed everybody off, but I do have that clip lined up.
It really wasn't a lot of negative attention until I decided to leave her in 1996. You know, I remember Holly saying to me, hey, she asked me to marry her after knowing me for 5 months. So I'm looking at my mom, and I'm a Midwest guy. So in my mind, I'm thinking, a wife at that time should cook, clean.
Traditional.
You know, and then I'm thinking, okay, if we have kids, you know, is this the woman I want to have kids with and build a family with? And at that time, as a young guy, she don't cook, don't clean, don't really seem like motherly. And then we start having issues.
Okay, so that was Dave Justice basically pissing the internet off this whole
Halle
week.
Berry always going to be fine.
Yeah, by talking about his marriage with Halle Berry. And this has been pissing the internet off all
Right,
week.
it has been because motherfucking
Why?
chicks been clapping back at
Because
Dave
all
Justice.
women have been doing is screaming, "How dare you make an Academy Award?" Like she was super successful at the time of their marriage.
First of
when she
all,
wasn't.
since you play the age card, they're both young at the time.
Yeah. Right.
What does she know about cooking, cleaning, or any of that other stuff when she's off making movies all the time?
Your mama teach you that shit.
Second of all, she doesn't have the.
She could pay somebody to do that shit.
No, I'm
see
talking
what I'm
about
saying?
before she
But
got
not-
to be where she was at.
But not only that, like that. This comes to y'all not sitting down and having a conversation.
Yeah, because he said he rushed.
But he
into the
kept
marriage.
it real and said he said she asked him and he was like, "Oh, Halle Berry asked me." Like, goddamn, let's go.
Yeah,
so he
5
admitted
months.
that.
Yeah,
and I would have.
And he
that's
said,
prime Halle Berry.
Right, exactly. This Halle Berry in her prime. This is Monster Ball. Halle Berry.
No. This wasn't even Monsters
Oh
Ball.
my
Monsters
God,
Ball was well over 7 years after.
See what I'm saying? So that's even.
This is goddamn Boomerang Halle Berry.
Yeah, exactly.
This is Boomerang.
Prime Halle Berry.
So he was starstruck when she asked him.
Yeah,
he said 6 months in, he was like, nigga,
Yeah,
what
it
you
sound
doing?
good. Yeah, sound good to me.
While he a baseball player, he at the top of his game.
Yeah.
He looking at all the other players, their wives with them. They got kids and shit. His wife overseas doing shooting movies.
And just think about this. Like you said, he's a baseball player. He's a huge name at that time.
Yeah, he was.
And she's still
Atlanta
bigger
Braves.
than him. Halle Berry name's still bigger than David Justice.
Well, now it is. Dave Justice
back
at
then.
the time.
At the time, no, Dave Justice.
Dave Justice was a bigger star.
He was that
I
nigga.
don't know if Holly was bigger than David Justice. I don't know. The Braves, the Braves
in the 90s.
I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is this. Remember now, Halle Berry's
No, she fine. She always been fine.
She's a sex symbol back then.
Of course, but
to us,
in our community, she didn't cross over till 2000.
Exactly. So
X-Men.
We're talking about the Atlanta Braves.
Before
David Justice.
She was in nothing but black movies.
Exactly.
Back then.
She was beloved by the black people.
She was Sana
David
Lathan,
Justice
nigga.
was beloved by black majority white folks because the baseball is a white sport.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was with the Braves.
Yeah, at the time, Dave
Right.
Justice was richer, more famous, more known.
Exactly.
than Halle Berry
And
at that particular time.
And Atlanta Braves in the 90s was the shit. You feel what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, he was with Fred McGriff and Chipper Jones.
Chipper Jones.
Now you know these are players that I know because I don't know shit about baseball.
Right.
I just remember playing baseball back then. But yeah, a lot of people been upset at Dave Justice just because he's been voicing his
truth. He's telling his truth.
Now, my thing is, if you're upset 20 plus years after the fact and both people have moved on,
Right.
when is an appropriate time for a man to speak his truth?
Speak his truth. Because if a woman did exactly the same thing, a
woman did do that. Tia Mowry, she divorced her husband and 2 years later turned it into a second career.
Right. And ain't nobody said shit about what the hell she did.
Yeah.
And she spoke on it.
Like you said, that now
damn, what's that? 0-3? 0-4?
Now
We 0-4 tonight?
this so far along, he can't speak, and like you say, that's his truth. That he's speaking about what he felt, and
But this is women. They don't want you to talk about, especially because it's Holly. They don't want to. If this was some unknown random chick, they wouldn't have cared. But since it's Halle Berry,
I mean, but it only makes sense. Like this, she's a movie star. It only makes sense she's not cooking, cleaning.
he
and doing
didn't
all
know that.
stuff.
Right.
But okay,
and he didn't
know
have
that.
proper time to evaluate her.
Right, because if a hot ass chick asked you to marry her, and
He tried to. He was starstruck.
He said after 6 months, that shit hit his ass like, oh shit, what the fuck I got in
Now
myself
notice
in?
how
He should have waited
Cassie
6 months.
Cassie wanted to be around a rich nigga and
Right.
pour her.
Right.
Dave Justice was starstruck.
Right.
And fuck that nigga.
Right, exactly.
He should have known better.
Don't have
at
the
20,
same energy.
What, 24,
It ain't
25?
the same energy.
Yeah, it's like Nah, when
Fuck
a
a
woman,
man.
when a
Fuck
woman
a man.
gets starstruck,
It's all good.
It's the celebrity's fault. When
I
a
feel
man
the
gets
same way about
starstruck,
either way it go.
nah, this is different.
Everybody fucked up.
I just think people are unfairly
Everybody
taking
in
it
the
out
clouds.
on Dave Justice
Right.
because he should have a right to speak his truth.
And he wasn't
after both have moved on.
Exactly. It wasn't like he was speaking bad about her.
Yeah,
he was telling.
being
He was
honest.
being honest about how everything progressed and the reason why they fucking.
I mean,
got
the
a
first
divorce.
thing he
and
said,
he divorced her.
The first thing he said was, "I don't have anything negative to say about her." That was the first thing out of his mouth.
I think what triggered a lot of women and black women in particular was when he said he divorced her, when he left her. So they were like, "Oh, how dare you leave?" Like he said, "Hey, once he realized what he got himself into wasn't his ideal marriage, I had to leave."
Now you know what would have happened if he would have stayed. They would have said, "Why'd you waste 10 years of that woman's life?"
Or if he stayed and had an extramarital affair and had a baby, why'd you do the woman like that?
Well, he didn't. So
He
and
did
that
right.
was his
And
option to
Dave
get on
Justice,
out.
He's been married over 10 years now with his new, well, not new, but he's been 15 years.
But even with all that being said, though, how is it how is he in the wrong about anything though? If he noticed that his about to be or whatever current partner doesn't do anything domestic, and
or what he's looking for,
how? What, I don't understand where's the backlash coming from?
It's because
unless you a hit dog,
he didn't.
And you don't do. And he's talking about a lot of people.
It's hit dogs.
He didn't string her along. He didn't do any of that. Like Buddha said, once he figured out, like, look, this just ain't the play for me.
And then
I'm gonna do something different.
And then look on her 60th birthday, why she had to be petty.
Yeah. Cooking what? What'd she say? Cooking, cleaning, and mothering in her IG post.
Right, exactly.
How's that petty? I'm just responding.
Because
she's
this is
petty.
what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, now.
Yeah, you
Now.
60 years old, nigga. Of course you ain't doing that shit.
She never had to do that shit.
Exactly. Never had
She didn't
to.
have to do that shit if she was before she was famous.
Right, and
That's
she
what
got
I'm
2
saying, like-
kids. I didn't know that, but she got 2 kids.
That's something she ain't never done. Why
I
do
didn't
it
think.
now?
I didn't
Do what
think it
she'll
was
get
petty. I just think it was.
No, that was
look,
petty.
You
didn't have to say nothing.
I'm responding back to what you said. Obviously,
It
that's the
wasn't-
thing.
of course.
That's the end thing. That's
Why-
what we do now.
Well, why would you respond back when he was being interviewed? He was asked that question.
Because I was the person you were talking
So
about.
now we're going back to what we just said. A man, when is it a good time where he can tell his truth? He never can tell his truth without supposedly experiencing some type of clapback.
I can't even say it's petty either though. Like it's just a response.
It's a retort.
The reason the internet is undefeated, and this is the main thing, is because the people who get to steer in that car or the subject have no idea, and they really don't understand what the actual topic of that conversation is. They asked this dude.
Right.
He just gave a simple,
honest opinion. His truth.
Now, and the main thing that everybody, you should know this: you can't control anybody's response. She just had a simple response. The one like she was. Bam, 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 bam.
Okay,
hit him with a troll comment. It was just
only reason
well, this
why
is what I'm doing now.
Only reason why I
and
said
that was
it was
that.
petty because you captioned that and you got you and your current man in the picture and y'all sitting laying in the bed like sharing a drink or something like that. That's petty.
Y'all read too much into shit.
No. Why would you put him? Why would you?
Y'all be looking to get mad about stuff.
No,
y'all
it's not. It's nothing to look at.
That's why the internet is
y'all
undefeated.
be looking to get worked up about
How's
stuff.
that getting worked up?
Because you're getting worked up.
I'm
you're
not
proving
worked up.
it.
I'm just saying
You're
if you-
sitting here saying it's being petty. We're like, I don't think it's being petty.
So I
She's
gave
just saying
you.
now.
So I gave you my.
do this.
So I gave you my angle. Why it's petty? Now if she just did a caption of what the cooking motherly and didn't have no picture, all right, cool. She responded. She responded saying
The way
that.
she wanted
and
to.
hold on, I'm not questioning how the hell she's responding. What I'm questioning is if you just had some words on the IG, cool, no problem. But you captioned that what you said, and you got your current mate by saying, all right, you might be right with what you're saying, but I still got a nigga right here beside me.
Well,
So
that's petty.
You
Well,
can't.
that's
You
being
can't.
honest.
Like Buddha
That's
said, you
petty.
can't determine. My
That's all I
response.
proved.
honest.
That's all I proved.
And
That was
then
being
you're-
petty.
And then you're jumping to get worked up by it because you think she's taking a shot at you.
I call it a shot because if I'm on a podcast and I'm being asked a question
about
my situation, my former marriage with Halle Berry, and I answered.
They specifically asked you about her.
Okay, they asked me about her. Yeah, okay, and I'm answering it.
Yeah,
and I start off by saying,
I have nothing bad.
negative to say about her.
So if you hear this, Halle, we good. They just asked me this question. That's what he said. So
she should have premised it first. I have nothing negative to say.
I had nothing negative to say, but right now I'm cleaning and doing motherly duty.
I still got me one.
Well, now, in addition to these comments, Dave Justice also followed up with some criticism towards Halle Berry because Halle Berry put out there that she was physically abused by an ex. And Dave Justice said she should have cleared it up and indicated that it was not him because his name was being dragged through the internet streets as a physical abuser. And he said that did have an effect on his current wife and his current kids. So he said...
and your kids?
Yeah.
Because they were like,
because they putting that out there.
They're like, yo, you used to beat on women, Dad?
Yeah,
Hold
shit
on,
like
but,
that.
But this is another thing of how the internet gets people riled up because they said X. I'm sure David
Dave Justice was an ex.
But
Eric Benet was an ex. Like, it's a few exes.
People make up stuff.
So that's not made up. It's if an ex put hands on you, it could.
But which ex?
But that's the thing. They never clarified.
If I'm the only
so
ex,
the assumption is
if I'm the only ex, then yeah, I would be like, but I'm not the only ex. You probably got about 7, 8 exes
She
out
didn't
there.
clear that up.
Right.
See, once the internet
That's the
starts
point.
talking, it's
That's the
on
point.
you
Right.
to come out and say, no, that's not Dave.
That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting.
She didn't do that.
Your people are pinpointing him. Nobody told them
Yeah,
to
but
pinpoint
but
Dave Justice.
Right.
You pinpointed him on your own.
But she didn't clarify.
Why did she have to clarify?
Because he has a family and a
Because she has
reputation.
exactly. If you putting it out there and you being very bland
Well, she-
about the comment, put a name on it.
Hold on,
Don't just say no
Not
shit
even
like
put
that.
a name on it, but say it's not Dave Justice.
Right, that's all you had to do is say it wasn't him.
Buddha, you have a question, please.
wasn't Halle Berry the one not being interviewed, but it was David Justice being interviewed?
It was.
I got you. But I'm just saying, have they asked her? Did he ask her specifically to say this? Or is this just like what's coming out now from...
What's coming out now? He was like a man and had to hold this shit in for 20 plus fucking years like every man and decided to talk about it.
Right.
And he's
Because I'm sure he's been asked.
And they think he's her only ex?
No, the internet started accusing him of being the one to put hands on her.
So he feels...
that
It wasn't he feels.
The internet
said it.
Like
It's coming at
She
him.
should have clarified and
She
covered
didn't
it up.
clarify.
When was she supposed to clarify? During the post
Say
about
it wasn't Dave.
But no.
who did it.
Is she supposed to clarify it during the post about she's now being a mother and doing womanly things, the domestic things?
He said
supposed to be a
this
separate
happened.
post.
This has been happening for well over a decade,
Y'all
where
sit here
random
comparing
people.
apples and oranges.
nobody's comparing
Yes,
apples
you
and
are.
I'm just asking
Like I
questions.
said,
No,
y'all are
no,
getting
no.
fake outrage.
No.
It's not fake.
It's
It
not
is kinda
fake.
fake
Not in this
No.
situation.
You got one person talking about he was starstruck when he got married, okay? And she coming out she's saying allegations like, yo, I was abused. She didn't say when. She didn't say who. And all the
just said
time.
an ex abused
She just said an ex.
So she gave a whole wide damn time frame of exes.
She just said an ex.
And she's 60 now.
We went right back to David
Yeah, because
Justice.
he's the one talking. The interview.
Not just now, but over the years, because he's the famous ex.
I just think it's because his name is famous.
We don't know the last 2 white boys she married.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, these random ones, the random ones, exactly.
But they're
I don't
exes
know their
though,
names.
right?
Exactly.
That's
We
what
know
I'm
Dave
saying.
Justice,
So
we
that's
know
what I'm
Eric
getting
Benet.
at. So y'all
exactly.
went
We know about the famous ones. Him
Okay,
and
then.
Eric Benet.
And I'm sure there's other exes in that reel as well. But y'all went right to
They went straight to David Justice.
Justice.
That's what I'm saying.
So when the internet is going to him,
How they know they Eric
and
Benet singing
They
that?
going
Because he had a sex problem. And
Never
that
be
was
Eric
put on
Benet.
blast.
Hey,
Exactly.
that could be exactly why, because he had a problem with
Never
sex.
be Eric Benet. Didn't Jay-Z say that?
Yeah.
Never be Eric Benet. So, but
You can't
people
put that out
chose-
there.
You can't put that out there
energy
for
out
some
there.
for somebody
People
who
chose-
is famous as she is. You can't put that out there like
it
that.
to be David Justice.
They only had David Justice and Eric Benet to choose from.
Exactly.
No,
That-
they That's
that
the
you
public.
knew
that
about.
the people knew about.
So, but if you constantly,
you're bringing.
it's not that simple. If you
It is
constantly,
that
no, it's
simple.
not, because if you or your family is getting constantly bombarded by strangers accusing your dad based off something that she said and she didn't clarify, saying he beat it.
So she smashed 6 people. You only know the 2 people she smashed, and that she refers to.
Yeah,
as
and
ex.
then
We didn't. We don't even.
Allegedly.
Right. We don't even know.
Allegedly.
Right.
Does that not?
But people is
That's where the trolling comes in. At.
But listen though. But
Yeah, but she don't wanna name drop.
don't we not
She wanna
know
let it
that
be
people
known that she
don't
was
do their research? Look at Trump.
She
That's
put
why
it out
Trump
there.
punk ass is in office.
She's the one
They
that
don't do
put
their
that out
research.
there.
They take what's given to them and they're lazy with it.
You can't do that. You can't sit here and say my ex gave me AIDS, and then be like, which ex? And then they see some famous chick you dated, and then they start.
They're
saying,
gonna
"She's
go.
the one that gave
They're
you
not
AIDS."
looking for the no names. They're looking for the well known.
And I would take the test and post it. No, it ain't me.
You shouldn't
But
have to do
that's
all
what he
that.
did. He did say it wasn't me.
Nevertheless,
You shouldn't have to do all that. All because he spoke his truth.
That is the internet running with stuff.
Yeah, that's why the internet is
running with
undefeated.
stuff.
She put it out there by being bland.
You gotta clear that up. You can't
do
put
that.
it out there without clearing
she
it
put
up.
it out there, but then the internet ran with it.
Okay,
and
she
ran to
saw
David
it and
Justice.
she saw it and didn't clarify it.
Yeah, she could have
Because
just put it out there.
if the shoe was on the other foot, she would expect him to clarify that shit.
Yeah.
See, this is the reason why I'm saying the double standards is being
It's
treated.
life is a double
because
standard.
because when a man
And it's
does,
always gonna
it
be
is.
like that.
No, it doesn't have to.
yeah.
It doesn't have
I'll be
to,
mad as
and
fuck.
I'm not
It's
going to
not
accept
me.
that
I'm not the
shit.
one with the
It's only
thing.
accepted
And
when
leave
you
it like
sit
that.
here and speak on it
I
and
don't need you to
give
clarify
the
that.
voice, get the room for that to be
I
acceptable.
mean, you feel some sort of way if somebody's labeling you a woman beater.
man.
If they didn't specifically,
label me a woman beater.
If they didn't specifically say that,
But if they're
Ransom
throwing
was
your
beating
name,
my
Your name,
ass,
I ain't gonna worry about it.
who labeled me?
If
they're
you-
gonna
you
say we saw
labeled me.
you with Branson.
You labeled
They're
me.
gonna say we saw you with Branson.
labeled
You know what this
She
reminds me
didn't
of?
label me.
You know what this reminds me of? Wasn't there a famous song from Houdini called Rumors?
Yeah.
But if that room, but see, guess
This
what?
one did one
Rumors
That was another one.
rumors
Look at all
can
these rumors. Look at
rumors.
all these rumors.
That's what I'm talking about.
Can fuck your
That's rumors.
reputation up, and rumors.
Oh,
If you
yeah,
don't
yeah,
work,
yeah.
it can fuck your job or your business up based off rumors.
Yeah,
You can lose money behind that shit.
yeah, that was on her to clear that up.
She's supposed to clear that up.
That was unfair.
I think it's unfair that y'all just ran to David Justice.
No, they go. The
She
internet
said
did.
X.
He said it. He said this is what he went through.
So he assumed.
No,
no,
he
the
is.
people are
son.
throwing his name and shit.
No, the internet people or
saying it was Dave
who
Justice
have
who
no
put-
involvement, who don't
Right.
know anything, have now said,
Assumed.
hey, David Justice, since you're saying and speaking on this, it's
You're the
you.
one that did it.
We're gonna throw this at you. Hold these accusations for these last 20 years.
Happened
And he
before
said it wasn't
this
me.
interview.
They should
This
left it alone.
No, I know what you're saying, but it's like, but my whole point is they have no information. Like
Nothing
the
definitive.
subject is out there. It's like a dissertation. Nobody want to do the research on it, but they just threw the fucking title or the subject of the dissertation out there.
Yeah.
Now everybody gets to run with it.
Yeah.
No
She could've
information
cleared
in
it
it.
up.
No
She
hours
could've
of
cleared it
research.
up.
No research in
And
it.
that never happens.
Just
We
okay.
know
We
this.
know she has this many exes, or we know this
know
ex,
people ain't gonna
and
do
we
that.
know this ex. These
They
are the
ain't
most
gonna do
famous
that,
people
bro.
we know.
They ain't gonna do that.
Now I don't know how many other exes she had in her life and whatever,
They
but
don't
I know
care.
this one and I know this one. And y'all saying it can't be this famous one because Jay-Z said never be that one. So the only other famous motherfucker that we know of that we can stick this shit. Hold
exactly.
on, let me throw this shit rag at it. Oh yeah, it's sticking.
Yeah.
And he's an athlete.
Exactly.
You know, athletes
It's
have
sticking.
Aggression
they have
problems.
aggression problems and stuff
Exactly.
like that.
It's
So,
sticking.
Yeah, and see the thing which y'all missing here is it didn't affect him; it affected his family. So when your kids and your wife, hey, Dad, what is this I'm seeing on the internet? You gotta speak up on that shit.
Well, son,
It ain't
daughter,
me.
child.
Okay.
Yeah, we dated, but it wasn't me. Your father's not
whoa,
like
whoa,
that.
whoa,
Y'all not-
Hold on.
y'all
Hold
gonna
on.
sit here and
So,
talk
hold
that
on,
shit.
Not-
Y'all
not-
never
see, and
said
this-
shit
this-
y'all want to.
Top. Go ahead, Buddha.
Now I got a real question.
Yeah.
So now you telling me, as a parent, his child's going to listen to the internet more than him,
If your child,
and he has to bat. And you're telling me,
no,
and
I
this
didn't
is what
say
y'all
that.
mean.
No, what I said was if it's affecting your family to where your family is coming asking you,
Son,
is this true?
This is how the internet
Why
works.
The internet
None of this is real, and there's no proof behind this.
If your wife
Dad, bet.
coming to you, questioning you because something is being posted on the internet, you gotta speak on that shit.
And again, that's my exact point. That's my exact point. Dad, the internet keeps saying this. Dad, look, there's another post on the internet about this. Dad, look at this post on the internet.
How many times does the internet lie to you?
Yeah.
And
how many times the internet lied?
Mind you, he probably, and mind you, I'm going to assume that he had this conversation. He just telling everybody what he went through because what she said. That's all. He probably, they probably came to him and said,
"Son,
Dad,
I'm not the ex that used to abuse her."
But he still
okay, and that's that. But you're saying because the internet is saying it, he's gonna have to keep on doing it. Then the internet's gonna say another post gonna come out from a different person.
Correct. He is gonna have to keep on doing it, and you know why? Because Holly didn't say anything.
Exactly.
Because
because she's not going to specify. But I don't think that's up to her. I mean, she should do it.
Why put something
but
out there
I don't
that's
see
super
why
vague? It doesn't
she
make
didn't.
sense.
She didn't say
You
it
have
was.
to clear that
my
up.
ex David Justice used to beat the shit. She didn't say nothing like
she
that.
should have said that exactly.
But you assume.
Y'all just assuming these things.
We're not assuming.
Yes, you are, because if
I'm
you're
not
saying,
assuming. I'm saying if you got,
didn't, but people assumed and jumped to David Justice,
and you
if
know
he's
they're
saying
going to
it's
do
not
that.
him,
So
okay,
then she
then
should
it's not
clear
him.
that up.
Right. It's guilty until proven innocent.
See, the part I agree with what you're saying. She should clear it up. If your name is being floated out there, being attached to something you didn't do, then the person should speak
And
up
she
and clear
hearing
your
it.
name.
She
heard it. She knew what was going on.
That's why she That's why she said
wrong,
something
man.
when she heard something about him. Goddamn,
Somebody could
about
say,
she heard about him getting crucified.
You took the coochie, and they could be sitting your name out here.
That's why I said some bullshit. If she can hear when he's speaking on how they fucking broke up, she heard about when the fuck the man got going through some shit because of some vague ass shit she said. That's why I said double standard. And that shit, that's not cool.
That's unfair.
All right, what we got? What else we
Okay,
got?
so after Holly Berry, another man was in the news. Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx was in the news.
White.
After he showed off, he swore off.
No
he
snow
swore off
bunny.
black women in his last special. Jamie Foxx was seen with some white women driving around, and I guess that pissed off all the sisters because his last special,
he said no more bunnies.
Apparently, they didn't know that was the.
Y'all didn't see his fingers crossed behind his back when he said that. Y'all out here wild.
Listen, why everybody was roasting Shannon Sharp about the white woman and how young she was, I told you, Jamie Foxx at the same time was fucking a white young girl, and she was in her 20s. Yeah.
I mean, but you said she was in her 20s?
She was like 21, 22. Jamie Foxx is around the same age.
If we know, just like Shannon, we know he like white women. Jamie like white women too.
Yeah, but the difference is though, the only reason why nobody's talking about it because the girl didn't come out and try to sue him and take his money. That's all.
We know Jamie like white women.
Okay,
we know Jamie like white
a lot of
women.
celebrities do. Just because you stick it in there, don't mean that's who you're gonna be with. That's something you can do.
We knew Jamie was lying when he said he wasn't dealing with snow bunnies anymore. I knew he was lying when he said it. He just said it to get a laugh.
It was a comedy show.
And he got a laugh. They reacted to what he said.
It was a comedy
Yeah.
show.
Jamie
he
said
is
it.
a comedian.
Jamie said it was the best joke of the evening. So
See?
yeah.
It was a joke. You know, what do I tell y'all? People do their habit. When Puff come home,
oh God,
Puff get ready to get back to the baby oil,
Yeah,
and
you
the
can't-
party.
you can't regress sexually.
Look,
them shit's gonna be passed.
Shannon,
inflatables full of baby oil.
Shannon gonna find another young white woman.
They're just gonna be
that
on
he
top of
wanna
their
be
game.
like, you want this BBC?
There's gonna be a whole bunch of NDAs everywhere now. Why? There's gonna be a whole bunch of NDAs before anything
These
happens.
people stick to their habits. They just be more careful as they, as if something happens. Now I just can't be out there like that. But it's still my habit though. Jamie love the white women, and it ain't nothing wrong with that. That's his thing. That's his thing.
I just say it's women in general.
Teach his own.
But he's in Hollywood, so of course it's white women, but it's just women in
and
general.
He's a hot name too. Like, that's Jamie Foxx.
But you know something though? We've been talking about how people that's up there, Hollywood actors, sports, they passing around the same women. He fucking with women that's not being passed around.
That might be smart.
That's the thing. So
nobody know what I'm doing.
Exactly.
So, I mean, you don't ever.
You don't never know. Everybody gets eyes everywhere.
See, this is my thing. Especially if you're a celebrity, you don't ever want anybody in your business.
Right. So he
fucking don't.
He's fucking with women.
I don't want people in my business now, and I'm not even a celebrity. I might be a local celebrity, but I don't think I'm a celebrity at all.
I
don't want nobody in my mother.
We don't know none of them chicks that he's with. That's the thing. So he's fucking with women that's not
and
being,
they probably don't want to be known.
They are
right.
being right.
That's the other thing. Like, I think the other part about this is think about these chicks that are coming forward. They all want They all want to be known. They all want you to know
some type of celebrity.
They want some type of celebrity to their name. That's been the main. That's typically what it boils down to. You don't have anybody that just wants to play their position, be in the background, don't want any of the limelight. No,
well, you're going to be in the limelight.
Fuck this thing. Oh, I need that money because I got your baby over here. Oh, don't you be out here throwing me under the butt. Like, come on, man. Just play. If you got yourself in this situation, play your position.
Motherfuckers don't want to do that no more because, again.
No. There are some motherfuckers that want to do that.
No,
there are some that want to do that.
What we've been talking about.
Jamie Foxx got the motherfuckers that want to do that, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, of course, they give it. I mean.
There are some women out there who just want to play their position.
But he's not fucking with women that we know about. He's not fucking with women.
Because like Buddha said, they don't want celebrity.
Right.
They don't want the limelight. They just want some of that money. You know what I mean? They just want some of that money that he's going to give out. That's all. We good with that.
Yeah, so now one user who on the internet saw this video left a comment that said, if Jamie Foxx and Anthony Mackie were in the same room and you told them a white woman was outside, only one is making it out alive. And so that leads to Anthony Mackie being in the news because Anthony Mackie was seen having some personal, what is PDA? Public
display of affection.
Personal.
Yeah, I forgot. I was thinking personal.
You must not have PDA.
He's doing his Microsoft shit. Yeah, that's that tech shit.
In the IT
that's all that shit is.
Digital assistant.
He thought it was a computer file.
Yeah.
What file is that? I don't know.
Yeah. So Anthony Mackie's out here Mackie on white woman.
PDA.
Papa Doc. Yeah, so he's pulling this white woman and they all hugged up together.
Is she white?
I think so.
She don't look white. I mean, she fair skinned. She could be mixed.
She looked like Dollar Tree Maya Rudolph, but she's she's an attractive white woman.
Do you have a problem with PDA?
I personally don't, but I mean, as long as it doesn't get too awkward, I don't want I don't want to yell get a room.
You got a problem with PDA?
No, I don't. But some things are meant for certain places. Especially like if it's like children around or certain things like that. Listen to what I'm saying. 'Cause some people can be very, 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 very inappropriate.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. But some people can be very inappropriate.
Holding hands, kissing,
that's
maybe a little
shit.
grope here and there, stuff like that.
Ass,
that's cool.
Store,
you know what I'm
Walmart,
saying? Tonguing somebody down is inappropriate.
Yeah.
Like that's inappropriate.
Anthony.
How's it inappropriate?
I didn't say kiss. I know what I said.
Anthony was
I said
out
tonguing
there.
them the fuck
if you are fucking the inside of their mouth, slobbing them down.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, all right.
Down
I got you.
Inappropriate.
I got you. All right.
Don't stick it
Council hockey too much.
I mean, because if I kiss her, and I might want to do a little,
a little squirt,
a little
that's cool.
slur, a little
That's
slobber,
fine.
a
But
slobber
if
exchange.
it's a full blown like almost makeout section, that's too much.
But
But
like I said, it might be the moment for them. You know what I'm
holding
saying?
hands, smack on the butt, little kiss here.
Man, if we are desensitized for motherfuckers slanging the dead and motherfuckers getting killed, why the fuck we worried about somebody slobbering somebody down? I don't get that. See, like
I
you go
I
from one
understand what you're
extreme,
saying.
you go from one extreme to the next. I'd rather watch
who
somebody
are showing
get
love.
showing love than
Showing
somebody
love.
talking about the dead or somebody getting
Pissing
shot and
on
they're
their
like,
grave or
oh
some
well,
stuff like
that's
that.
just another damn day.
Welcome to the internet.
Welcome to the internet.
It's the
God damn, boy. There's no
Hold on.
fucking
I got a
middle
question
ground.
before we go. Were you getting ready to ask something else?
No, I was just going to say the internet was calling Anthony Mackie the Winter Soldier because of these
Look,
pictures.
I mean, come on, he got four sons by a black woman. Like, damn. The nigga want to dip. He want to fuck. We want to go outside the race. Why are you mad? Are we mad when black women go outside the race? Are we talking shit about them? Who is it? Felipe Lupito.
Why are we still
She
getting
fuck
mad
with a white
about?
woman, a white dude?
Why are we still getting mad about people dating outside their race?
It's because we don't. It's because we are pushing the black love shit. We want black love.
It's really black women. They just want to control niggas' happiness.
I'm not going to just say. I'm not just going to say it's black women.
No,
Some
because if mine is happy, I'm happy with mine. I'm not trying to control their happiness.
Some black guys take it. Some black guys don't like it either. I'm not just going to say.
I mean, I'm not the biggest fan.
Personally, I have done that. I married one, and you know it is what it is.
But I don't understand.
It's not like that.
In
like,
2025,
oh yes, it is. It's certain segments are like that.
Why you can't date who you want? I don't understand that.
Exactly.
Because okay,
it's always somebody talking on you that
fuck them. I don't give a fuck what they talk about. It's my life. If
anybody puts thought into this, whoever black people procreate with, their offspring is black. So you're bringing more black people into the tribe.
They ain't looking at that. They ain't looking at it like that. They ain't looking at it like that.
But that's what it is.
They're looking at it like,
but that's
you not dealing with a black woman, you are a traitor.
If you're a black man,
a traitor. We ain't even talking about with white women, black women. That's what these are the ones
you bringing more into the culture.
But these are the ones
you actually up. You helping the black race.
But these are the ones that's clapping back at black men for dating outside the race.
But you're helping the black
That's you.
race.
But you got a segment of sisters that don't feel that way.
But there's a segment of brothers who feel that way too.
But it's more women than it is the men. So we talking about them.
Who gives a fuck about what anybody else think about what you're doing?
Thank you.
We're not going to split this women and men thing. It's corny.
It's not even
that. You're going to have to because
you need to just be happy and don't give a fuck about what somebody else is thinking about what you're doing.
Women outnumber men. So
that
you have
nothing.
It does. It does. Because that means we got to go through more bullshit to find the right one.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You don't.
If you don't. Yes, you do. It's enough women on this planet that every man can have 4 and it still be some left over. The women ratio to men is 4 to 1. What you talking about?
Like I said,
it's more of y'all than it is
like
us.
I said, I've never heard of when two interracial couples get together, when somebody black and white get together, I've never heard somebody refer to their child as being white.
Never. Because my son black as hell and he mixed as fuck.
But I always know that their child is referred to as black.
Yeah, but that's not what's being discussed. What's being discussed is there's a segment of black women that takes an issue when black men, especially black men with money, that dates outside of race. Where you got the same number of black women of money that's doing the same shit. But it's just a double standard. It's not talked about.
I don't really care about that. I think
she's married to a white man. She's dating a white man. It's plenty of black famous women dating black. Right. She's married. And motherfucking not Serena. She's married to a white guy.
That's what she
But they don't get the same energy as black men. That's the whole narrative theme of tonight. If y'all not understanding, every damn subject we talked about, black men don't get the same. Black women don't get the same energy as black men. Black men got to take up more the brunt of every fucking thing. Like, damn, give a nigga a break.
I think it's corny in 2025 that we're still looking over who people date. Man, it's so many. When I was growing up, back in the 19s, as my nephews like to call it. When I was growing up back in the 19s, there was only really black and white people. It was really like that.
Well, you
depending on where you stayed at.
If y'all dated each
other, you got social media.
It was a very rare thing that people got together of different races. In 2025,
Social
every race
media.
in the world is in the United States now.
Right. They've been that way since this country was created.
It's more prevalent now.
It's prevalent because you have social media.
No,
yes, it
it's
is.
prevalent because it's more people
more
in the
people
United
here.
States. That's why.
Okay, but the whole aura of what we're being saying, it's always been interracial dating. That's always been going on. So this ain't nothing new. What's new is, which actually is not, because it's been talked about every time a famous black man, whether he's an actor or he's in sports, when he dates outside his race, he gets clapped back. Black women comes out in droves and talk shit about it. But when a black woman does it, they quiet as a mouse.
But you know what? But the black guys don't care, do they? The black guys don't give two flying.
But that's not what
people think.
I get what you're saying, but that's not what we're. That's not what the past two.
The black guys who have white wives, they don't care because they went through with it. So if they're not bothered by it, why are other people bothered by it? What gives them the right to be upset because two people found love and they're happy together? It throws people off that much.
So what the moral of the story is, all the stories that we talked about up until this point, there are a segment of people that's going to defend whoever it is. We talked about Halle Berry, all her fans clap back at David Justice for saying his truth, and now when we go to Mackie and Jamie Foxx, they clapping at them because what they're doing. So what the moral of the story is, black men gets viewed and treated different versus when it comes to black women or women in general. And if women want to walk like us, talk like us, and have the same energy like us, then they need to feel the same feet as us as well.
Treated like that, but it's the I don't give a fuck that separates black men from anybody else. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I don't care what anybody else.
We're not
thinks
saying
about
that you don't.
And a lot more people need to come up with that. I don't care what they have going on in their life because
we're talking
that's
about
their life.
What we're talking about people.
You know what it all boils down to?
That they need to mind their damn business.
NMK.
Exactly.
That'll never
It's an
happen,
NMK
though.
scenario.
That will never happen.
That will, if more people
will never
tell people to mind their business,
they won't.
If more people stand up and be like, I don't want to hear that,
They won't. You got a segment. Listen, we have a segment of people like, fuck that, I don't give a fuck about that. And you're going to have a segment of people like, I want to know everything. And they're going to put their 2 cents in it because it triggers them. So you're going to have a segment of that shit. It is what it is. The internet created a space for people who to talk about dumb shit, pretty much.
Okay, cool. Well, okay.
Hey, share with us.
Yeah.
No, that's between us. That one there.
Okay, well, let's keep it moving.
Mike might have caught it. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, yeah, I wanted to keep it moving because Cardi B is in the news with the release of her new video, Imaginary Player. The song and the video came out. Did y'all get an opportunity?
Yeah, I saw it.
I haven't seen that one.
I seen
I'm
it.
still stuck on Outside.
I seen it.
Can I say, unfortunately, I know, and this is going to sound bad. I actively swerved everything about that goddamn song, all the promo and everything, nigga. I did that intentionally. I'm sorry.
Did you get to it though? No.
Fuck no.
Okay.
Well, I seen it.
I've seen it and I've heard it.
And me,
I
I'll let y'all. I'll let y'all.
Dub go.
All right. Well, lyrically, it was okay.
It's just the hype. It's so much. It was too much hype to it. So go ahead.
All right. Lyrically, I think it was the best she's ever sounded, but unfortunately I felt like it was a paint by numbers rhyme where she just took Jay-Z's bars, his cadence, and just replaced a couple punchlines with her own. So it kind of felt like Mad Libs, you know, how we used to write the stories in. It's kind of felt like that with bars, where she was just putting a punchline in and sketching her bars around what Jay-Z already did. The beat itself, of course, was pretty much the same beat Jay rhymed on. They didn't take the sample and flip it to anything new. I think they just took the instrumental from
from it. That's all.
So yeah, I mean, it sounded good, but that was only because Jay made it a legendary track. I don't think she made it better than Jay. So
that's what they doing now, taking all the old shit and changing 2 words.
Yeah,
and skipping the beat over one time, and it's the same song.
I didn't think it was whack. I just thought it was a lazy effort. But I mean, at the end of the day,
how was the video?
She looked good. I ain't going front.
The video was straight.
looking good in the video. Yeah, she was looking good.
I mean, what's your take on it?
I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna go last.
Oh, well, you want to go last? All right. Well, my take on it. She didn't chase it. Meaning, she played it safe. That's what I'm gonna go with. That she played it safe, and because one, you on a legendary track, like you said, and then two, she made it fit her. The visionary part of the video helped her, because if you take that away and just went off just the words and what you say, you're right. It's almost like Jay-Z, except she's a woman. You feel what I'm saying? She made it fit her. Mm-hmm. So, in a sense, she played it safe, probably a little bit too safe, but in a sense, the visionary part of the video helped it out. So that's the reason why, if I had to grade it, I can give her a B on it. You feel what I'm saying? Because you didn't damage it, but you didn't create a wow factor on top of that.
So it wasn't Cardi A, it was Cardi B.
It was Cardi B.
So all this promo and all this that they put into, well, go ahead, Branson.
Okay.
Kels.
She said she ain't heard it.
She hasn't seen it.
Okay, this is my take on it. I had to. At first, I was a little upset, but then I had to take a step back because it's for the females, and this is what her fans want. So I'll give her that. Some of the song sounds like she's trying to catch up with the beat.
Yeah,
like it's not a Cardi song to me.
No, Cardi song is up tempo.
It's not how. It's not.
Because I'm just thinking of the song in general. I'm just like, that's a laid back.
It's too slow for her.
It's not a Cardi song, but like I say, her fans are going to eat it up. She had a couple of. They say her ghostwriters, whoever, but she had a couple of lines in there that were different. But for me, the best thing about it was that Jay-Z gets the recognition he deserves on one of the best Jay-Z tracks ever.
You say that's one of the best Jay-Z tracks ever?
Yeah. Imaginary Players is one of the best Jay-Z tracks ever.
You said one of them. Okay.
He gets the love that when I heard that Cardi was going to do this, I knew right away that people were going to go check out the original.
Of course.
Now, the thing with it is when you redo something, my thought is you're trying to outdo the original. You see what I'm saying? You're trying to make it better. And to me, Cardi's
she's not a lyricist.
It's a couple
like
of steps below.
Yeah.
But like I said,
I'm still stuck on Outside. That's my jam.
And that's Cardi.
But that's Cardi.
That's Cardi. This she's stunting. She talking that ish like Hov was talking on Imaginary Players, because Hov was talking that ish on Imaginary Players.
Well,
he was talking big cash.
Of course, again, but we gotta give. Listen, y'all done started this way. We gotta give grace, right? Give her grace. She didn't chase it and run it down, meaning she didn't try too hard. Could she try a little harder? No, let me take it back. Could she take a little bit more risk?
You want my honest opinion? If Nicki would have did it, Nicki would have killed it. If you want my honest opinion.
But she threw it. I think that's who the song was aimed at.
But exactly. I'm just saying, if you want my honest opinion, if Nicki would have done this, Nicki would have killed this song.
You got too much other shit going
Cardi just did her Cardi thing, which is what her fans like. And like my homeboy said, this is for females, so I can't judge it like that. If the women like it, hey, that's what she hit. What she got, she did what she was supposed to do.
Gotta give a shout out to the chat right quick.
Yeah, Charles said this may be controversial about the song, but her voice doesn't match the beat of or the song to me.
But it's a lot of songs like, and I'm this is not just about Cardi B. It's a lot of songs out like that right now.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
why
because
stuff I
it's
just don't
slow
listen to 'cause I
and intentionally slow.
And
Cardi
her
B
accent,
song, her songs,
her accent doesn't
It's the
help
accent
it
and her
out at
delivery.
all.
right, because she's up tempo. All her music is up tempo. We gotta give a quick shout out to Robin Moore, and then she said, "What up, Pop?"
Shout out.
What up?
But Cardi, get back on track. Cardi, her like you said, all her music is up tempo. So she had to intentionally slow herself down, and it made it seem like she's trying too hard.
Yeah.
Or
Cardi
playing it
raps
too
like
safe.
she's reading, with her finger under the lyric.
I'm gonna put it like this. Cardi,
Exactly. You right about that.
Cardi's album is about to drop. I don't know if this is what her fans were particularly looking for.
It's not going to be. This is a breakup. This is a breakup album.
Yeah.
I think it might be hot.
So it's
Usually
a lot
when
of people
go
that's
through shit, it's
going through
hot.
certain situations gonna gravitate to it.
So
it's
I'll wait to
that's how
see what
music
Cardi's
goes.
next single's going to be. This one, I give it a B.
Yeah, I gave it a B.
I give it a B. Right about a B. Hove is the A plus.
Yeah.
The whole version's
Well,
the A
of
plus
course,
plus.
because he's the original creator of it. So
He was
naturally.
the first one with it.
Right. So
Well, actually, who is it? Renee and
Well, that's the sample.
yeah, but everybody ran to the bank happy because Cardi chose the song to do.
Yeah.
So everybody got paid. They were like, "Yeah, Cardi, get that song,
Please,
yeah, please get this song because we know we're all getting ready to get paid." And she did her thing. I'll give it to her.
Yeah.
I give her
for
a
the
B.
most part.
Yeah, and now that you mentioned it's a breakup album, Offset was actually in the news on Friday because he did an interview with Ebro where he admitted that he messed up in their relationship. He said,
No shit. No shit.
He said, I fucked up. I got to acknowledge that and then get back on the journey. He said, I've accepted the actions I've done to cause certain situations to happen. And then...
that's a real nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so...
Immature they be, regardless, but hey, that's a real
Them nights are lonely and cold. I look, when you know you done messed up.
He going through. Do
When
you hear
you
me?
know you done messed up.
I ain't gonna say he going through it.
He
I just think
going
he's
through it.
having, as far as this is my thing with that.
He's masking.
Because I don't.
He's masking.
I don't know. I think
He's
their
masking.
toxic is like they had a toxic relationship too, and I don't know if that balance is what he needed. You know what I mean? So that's always it's constant friction. It's constant
She's
friction.
in another toxic situation with Stephon Diggs. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
What you say? Give it a year.
But see, this is my thing, though. This is why I don't know, and you she out here talking about digglies, yo. Like
I know.
It's soft, but it can be when I touch it.
Sure is. That's Cardi.
Yo,
That's
female
Cardi.
rap to me is just hilarious sometimes, dude. Because I'm just like, you getting back at him by telling him you fucking other niggas, but a lot of niggas be like, ain't that hoeing? But no, because she's just back outside. She on her single
she
girl
outside.
shit. Hey, she outside, nigga. Hey,
Y'all
she
ain't
free.
together
Do
no
what
more.
she gonna
She
do.
outside. That don't make her a hoe.
If you
So
ask,
she hoeing now.
Hey,
She just hoeing
put it
legally.
like
you see
this.
what I'm saying?
No, actually,
It's
she
female rap.
And actually, she not hoeing legally because she's still married.
But
It's female rap though.
I mean-
you gotta think about the same way how niggas like, yeah, I'm fucking this bitch, I'm fucking this bitch, I'm fucking. Here you go, yeah, I'm fucking this nigga, I'm fucking this nigga, I'm fucking this nigga, I'm fucking this nigga.
and if Offset could take it all back,
He would.
what he know now, he probably would. He would have slowed down.
He cheated on her numerous times.
If he know what he know
Like, he did a
now,
lot.
he
He did
might
a
not
lot.
have stopped, but he would have
A lot.
slowed
And she took him
down.
back.
He would've did
Every
it-
time she
he
took
would've
him
did it
back.
smart.
Let's
Every
be
time.
honest. If he didn't cheat, she eventually would have. Because they're a toxic couple.
They're a toxic couple.
Exactly.
Well, I won't say that. What their mind states together don't mesh. I don't think.
And
And
I don't know, because certain cultures and certain people.
Anything is
when it
different,
comes to
but
them being with a man, that's who they with.
I'm sure.
You know what I'm
sure
saying? They devote themselves to that man, no matter what
I'll
they
say
do
this.
to them people. You know what I'm saying?
they both miss
Like-
each other. They both miss each other.
Of course, they got kids together,
Exactly.
shit.
They both miss each other now. And I'm not saying that she's not feeling Stephon and stuff like that. And I'm not saying Offset
She
ain't
ain't
doing
She got a
feeling-
new
she-
nigga to fuck her world up.
She's not feeling Stephon. She's only fucking with him as a
Yeah.
rebound to get back at fucking Offset.
That's all.
Well,
that
you
is.
picked the most cruelest person.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, I be watching Cardi B fans talking about him like he Russell Wilson. Like you don't know. A
you
year
don't-
from
you
now,
don't think
you're gonna be
Stephon
talking
is
more shit
nowhere
about this
near
nigga than
Russell Wilson.
Offset.
Well, maybe
He's
not though?
He's nowhere
no.
near. No,
See,
no. That
another
nigga-
person who
listen,
doesn't
no,
know
You just don't know. Yeah,
Listen,
you just don't know.
Listen,
now. You talking our language
niggas
now.
in the
Hey, you want to talk about petty?
right. His motherfucking teammates don't even have him around their girls.
Yeah.
Well,
And when your teammates don't trust you around their women,
Cardi B might
that's
have
a
that water.
problem.
He might not want to do that no more.
They
No,
ain't
that.
nothing Cardi B got that gonna stop Stephon
Right,
Diggs.
from fucking
know.
son.
Nathan.
You talking about
Nathan.
they both got money. They both
Remember,
stars. in
they
their own profession.
were on the yacht
Let me put
with
other bitches.
the bitches.
Right.
And she down with it.
Stefan acted
Exactly. That's the only reason
Stephon
Offset
acting
probably
right
like, man,
right
goddamn.
now.
And that's why it's gonna work.
Stefan acted right now because she's bigger than he is.
Yeah.
Her name is bigger than Stefan's, but wait till the end of next season.
It is.
It is.
It is.
Cardi B name way bigger than Stefan.
It is.
Don't play.
Stefan's just a
Don't
footballer.
play. Don't play.
Like really, hey.
Don't play. And I rock
I
with
am,
Stefan.
I am, but you know why? Because the NFL is a big deal. If you get a name in the NFL, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, I'll agree with you in a sense because he's coming off an injury-filled season last year.
He ain't been active.
Right. He was hurt.
That's
last
why I
year.
said
He got a
Cardi
torn
name is bigger
ACL.
than his right now.
Are you right? Did I just say I'm agreeing with you? I'm gonna say it in a sense when he's balling, the nigga name is everybody knows Stephon Diggs when he's out playing.
But he ain't
He's
done that
coming-
in a
he's
while.
coming. I just admitted.
Listen, everybody don't know
he's coming.
Stephon.
Damn lie.
Everybody knows
If you
Cardi
watch-
B.
If you watch football, you know Stephon.
But everybody don't watch football.
watch football.
Okay.
Everybody listens to music.
Well, football's around the world.
Everybody listens to music.
That's you. You don't watch football.
No, but that's my point though.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody listens to music. A lot of people
Right,
don't
the
watch
average
certain
women don't
sports.
watch football.
Yeah, but everybody
wouldn't know
listens
who
to
the hell he
music.
was.
But guys listen to music and watch sports. So
Right.
we know who Cardi B is.
And
And
so this is where I'm
women
going.
don't
So-
watch sports, but they know who Cardi is. You can pull 10 chicks out here right now, and every one of them will know who Cardi B is.
I can honestly say, you could put this nigga in the
guarantee
lineup, I still wouldn't be able to pick him out. I just know the
Even
nigga by
right
name.
now.
I made it different. But we that is 10 women that listen to rap. If you just pick 10 any women, anything.
They all know Cardi B.
Like
No,
I
they don't.
said,
Yes, they
10
do.
women
Yes,
are
the
going to
fuck
know
we do.
Cardi
No.
B. 10
We're not
women are
talking
not
about
gonna
you.
know
We're
Stephon
talking about
Diggs.
people outside of you.
Listen what I'm saying. You said women.
I'm a woman.
Okay,
10
we
women.
talking about women who don't listen to rap
But
or
we're
who's
saying
not.
They're still gonna know Cardi B.
Is, though.
Who's I just sat here and said who don't listen to rap and who don't look at entertainment.
Well,
They're
where the fuck are you at then?
It's a lot of women that don't look at entertainment. They don't listen. If I just say don't listen to rap, that means they must listen to country,
Cardi B
rock,
is
or
on
whatever.
magazine
So if
covers.
Cardi
She's
B
out
is
here
not
doing
over in them
commercials.
areas,
Yeah, Cardi been on Vogue.
She on everything.
okay.
Like,
But
the first rapper, female
I
rapper to hit,
promise
though.
you,
Like,
there's a lot of women out here that don't know of her. If they don't listen to rap, if they don't look at anything, entertainment wise, they have their set like. I just gave you what
Cardi B been out how many years?
way before Love and Hip Hop.
How many years?
That album, her first album came out in 20.
We ain't hear about her
So
till
in
Love and
these
Hip
7
Hop.
years.
No, I heard about her before.
Since her first
what I'm
album.
saying
She was out before Stephon.
What I'm saying is this.
Wasn't she on one of them reality
No,
shows?
She was
Love
on
and
Love and
Hip
Hip
Hop.
Hop.
But what I'm
Hip-hop.
She
saying,
also had
But
her music going before Love and Hip Hop.
We didn't hear nothing
Since
about her till
her-
Love and Hip Hop.
Before Love and Hip Hop.
Love and
she's
Hip Hop
done
where she
all
made
this
her name at.
Since she's done, Cardi B is probably at the highest point she's ever been in her
Oh,
life.
she ain't dropped nothing in
celebrity-wise.
how many?
It don't matter.
It does.
Lauryn Hill ain't dropped
It
shit in
does.
fucking years,
But we
and
know
she's
what the fuck
still
she is.
like you. I don't.
Oh, she taking a
Most
hit.
people know
Lauryn
who
Hill
Cardi
has
B
taken a
is.
hit over the years because of her non-showing up at her shows.
No,
But she don't
Lauryn
get
Hill's known for her music. We don't
right,
give a
but
fuck
when
about
I'm
them shows.
okay,
shit.
so all right, let me
But more
clarify
people
what
know
I'm saying.
Cardi. Cardi's first album, I'm going to say, is a classic. I'm going to say it's a classic.
Oh, really? What's the name of it?
Invasion of Privacy.
Nigga don't even know.
Invasion of
Bodak Yellow
Privacy.
was upset.
Invasion
what?
of Privacy is the name of the first album, and it's a classic.
And then came Bodak
I'm going to say
Yellow.
this.
And her name has only
Name a
grown
song
and
off
popular.
there that isn't Bodak Yellow.
Right. I'm going to say this. NFL transcends
Gotcha, bitch. My
crossover
bad.
more than about hip hop because a lot of white people don't listen
Say it
to
again.
hip hop.
Huh?
The
A lot
NFL
of white
transcends
people
what?
don't
No.
listen
But
to hip-hop.
I'm just saying, say what you said again. I didn't hear you.
Football crosses over, transcend with a lot of people versus hip hop.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
Hassan, what are you talking
There's a lot
about?
of white people that don't. It's a lot of white people that don't listen to today's hip hop. The only way they listen to it if it's intertwined with country or that shit is 20
they're
years
listening to
or
hip-hop.
it's 20 years ago.
But they're listening to hip hop.
If she's not even 20 years in the game, they don't know her. That's what I'm saying.
She's been
You're
in
proving
10.
my point.
Everybody know Bo
She been 10.
All right.
Cardi B.
You just said white people don't listen to hip hop.
I'm gonna say this.
You said white people don't listen to
Yes,
hip-hop?
I'm gonna say this again.
She ran with the Democrats. Come on, man.
And what that mean?
That
There's a
means
lot
she's
of white
known.
people that don't know
She's
of
known.
her.
You just said white people
don't listen to
There's
rap.
a lot of white people that don't know Cardi B.
She's on the cover of Vogue.
So what?
What you
She's
mean?
known.
So what?
There's a lot. I'm a say.
No, hold on. This
There's
nigga
a
just said
lot
white
of
people
white
don't listen to
people
rap.
That don't listen to rap. There is true. They
Where?
don't.
What white people don't listen
All right,
to?
man. I ain't got the fucking numbers, but there is a lot of white people that don't listen to rap. And if they do, like I said, most of the shit is 20 years ago.
You don't have to listen to rap to know Cardi B if she's everywhere.
Okay.
She's
I
that
mean, I don't know
She's
Taylor Swift's
literally
music.
everywhere,
I know who Taylor Swift is.
I
And
know
you
one
also
Taylor
know-
Swift
You also
beat.
know of her too because she's affiliated with a football player, and she's up there every time.
I knew about her
every
before
time-
that.
Yeah.
I knew about her before that.
Travis Kelce gained traction dealing with her.
I'm about to say he only got he got famous because of
How the
her.
fuck he? Oh,
You
back up.
got onto her
This
like
is
that.
This is a 2-time Super Bowl champion. What the fuck you talking about? That nigga had a name before. He had a name
Hold on.
before he
Hold
attached
on.
himself
Hold
with
on.
her.
Does Travis have a collective group that's named
The
after him?
Kelces? Does he have the
Does he have
Kelces?
that?
Does he have the
Hold on,
Kelces?
not even that.
We're talking about a
Does he have a
two-time
podcast
Super Bowl
that he just started
champion, bro.
where it just did the
Y'all-
most
hey, man,
numbers
we're
ever?
Not doing that. We're not slandering men.
You're sitting
No,
here
I'm
with
not
a-
slandering
Yes,
men.
you are. Are you trying to say nobody didn't know nothing about Travis Kelce until he
No,
teamed?
we're
No,
saying that
I didn't say
Taylor
that.
Swift's a
Taylor
way
Swift
bigger star than
boosted
I
Travis
didn't
Kelce.
say
Travis
that.
Kelce.
Listen, I did that. I did not say.
Remember, he used to be.
I
He used to
did
have the
not
black swag
say-
to him with the Timbs and the black man
did
cut.
Not say.
You remember that because he was with the black
I don't
chick.
recall even saying that his name was bigger than hers.
But
But
what do you-
y'all said nobody knew nothing about him until he teamed up with her, and I said that's bullshit.
No, we said his
I didn't
name
know-
got bigger.
You said
know
that.
who he was.
His name-
Okay, man, you don't watch football. He's a 2-time Super Bowl champion.
Okay, but I knew who Taylor Swift was.
Yeah, okay then, but
So
you
guess
don't
what?
know
He got
football.
boosted. Now I
You
watch-
don't know
When I
football.
see him at the game.
You don't know football.
Time out. It was
Now you see Travis Kelce in the
It
booth
was a
with
lot
Taylor
of
Swift.
people who
She's
didn't
on
know
his
football
podcast.
until Taylor Swift showed up.
He's
Trust
on her
me.
podcast.
Say what?
It was a lot of people who didn't know football until Taylor Swift showed
Which is
up.
which is
Look at
sad.
Hold on.
Look
No,
at
no, 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 no.
Kansas City's.
Bruh.
Just
Ask the Chiefs.
Stop
Ask the Chiefs.
Stop the fucking madness.
that's how I know
How long the
Taylor
NFL?
Swift.
How long the fucking NFL been existing? Over 50 fucking years. They are overseas now. So what the fuck you talking about? Nobody don't know nothing about football.
We're not talking about the NFL. We're talking about a player in the NFL.
I don't understand what y'all talking about here.
Football is a global sport, but see what you make it seem like is that we know football players by their face. They play in fucking helmets.
Nigga, they take their
If you
fucking
don't
helmets
see
off
the-
when you see them when they introduce themselves
You know
at the beginning of the
a
game.
couple. If I showed you every
on,
person,
Like
on
I
the
said,
roster,
I know most of these niggas by
if
name.
I showed you every
Y'all-
person
y'all-
on the Carolina.
you talking
Panthers,
that bullshit,
could not
bro.
identify
I only
them.
knew because of Taylor
What
Swift.
I'm saying
That's the only
is
reason I knew who
this.
he was.
Travis Kelce was known before he teamed up with Taylor Swift.
He was known to
A few people.
a few people.
It's a lot of
But then
people
you
that
got the
know.
Swifties involved.
It's a lot of people that didn't know nothing about the Swifties or Taylor Swift. What?
Ooh, and she got the whole. She
That's
got
like-
a key to the New
You
York.
know, you
They're
know,
called the
hold on.
Swifties for a reason.
Hold on, before y'all get ready, before y'all get y'all roused up, the only reason why a lot of
Just
these
like
white
they got
folks
Nicki Minaj.
know
What's
about her
pink
because
barbs? Yeah, the barbs.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Like,
Bruh,
come on, man.
like I said,
Football's big.
she been in politics, and that's the reason why her name has been
Stop.
too.
The Cowboys are big. The
Football-
Cowboys are
You
big.
got that right. The Cowboys
Football
are
is
big.
big.
You
but
right.
You might be.
You right. Cowboys
They're not
is
bigger
big.
than
how
Taylor
big
Swift,
football
though.
is compared to some of these
You
celebrities.
crazy.
Right now, they're not.
That's the fuck.
They're not. They are
Cowboy
not.
Nation is bigger than Taylor Swift.
Bro, people
Yeah,
were
it is.
People were
Yeah.
going to Kansas City Chief games just to see Taylor Swift. They didn't
exactly.
care about
Bruh.
football. So what are
Exactly.
you talking
Okay,
about?
listen, man.
Hold on. Here we
Motherfucker
go.
was going to Kansas City
All right.
Facts.
before that.
And this from Robin Moore. Facts. I don't know. Kelsey. Hold on.
She don't watch football.
I didn't know.
We talking about
let me finish.
But go ahead.
I didn't know Kelsey until TS hype.
Exactly.
We talking about somebody who doesn't watch football.
But that's the point. That's the point we were just making.
No, the
people don't know football players like that.
Me either, 'cause I don't watch football. I ain't know who he was.
Everybody doesn't watch football.
There's a lot of people
and then it's
that
just a
doesn't know
name
about Taylor
attached. They
Swift.
don't know the face.
They don't listen to Taylor Swift.
They know
a
who
lot of
Madonna
people.
though?
No, the fuck they know. They don't know about her. They know about. Hold on, they know about her now because her name
go to a Taylor
has been
Swift concert to see Travis Kelsey.
You know what's funny?
Nobody go to a Taylor Swift concert.
Oh, they've been to Chief Game to go see Taylor Swift.
Yeah, they do.
They go to Chief Game to see Taylor Swift in the booth.
Go to Chief Game before Taylor Swift would bring her ass there.
They go to Chief Game to see Taylor Swift in the booth.
They were going to the Chief
And you want to know how? And this how you know it's ill. It was segments during the football game where they will automatically pan to Taylor Swift.
Of course.
Right there.
No, it ain't no of course.
Of course. They're milking her image. Name like image.
Why would they be milking her image?
To bring. I didn't say. See, y'all getting away. I nobody say she was
bigger than Travis Kelsey.
Bigger than football.
Bigger than
Definitely bigger than Travis Kelsey.
You dumb. You talking about she's bigger than
She is
football.
definitely bigger than Travis
She is
Kelsey.
not bigger than football.
Beyonce's bigger than football.
No, she's not.
Taylor Swift's bigger than
No,
football.
she's not.
There
They're
are
not.
celebrities that
They
are bigger
are
than
not
football.
bigger than the fucking sport.
And celebrities that'll be at the
If them
games,
niggas,
and
let me
they'll
tell you
pay more
something.
attention
Let me
to
tell you
them in the
something.
crowd
If
than
them
the
niggas,
whole damn
if them
game.
niggas ain't been living as long as the fucking sport been active,
Nobody
I don't wanna
has.
Exactly. So they're not bigger than the goddamn
you
sport.
Think there are celebrities bigger than football?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, that's basic.
Hey man, opinions is for entertainment. So everybody got their
No, opinions
own,
are like assholes.
No, opinions is for
Everybody got
entertainment. Everybody got opinions. So if four of y'all say, hey, I could be the lone man, I could stand on my own too. So we good.
Cool. Well, let's keep it moving. Let's get into sports.
Oh no, y'all ain't gonna rob me of what I was gonna do earlier.
What was that?
Allegedly, the squash beef we were talking about
was that?
when y'all ushered me off earlier.
I didn't usher you
Allegedly, Benny the Butcher and Freddie Gibbs have squashed their beef.
Did they have a beef at all?
They did.
They had a beef.
I thought Benny and Conway had a scuffle.
Right.
Conway said that wasn't true, but
Okay.
but Freddie and Benny have allegedly squashed their beef, according to Westside. They met each other in the airport in Paris and aired out
Threw
the-
headphones at each other.
No, they met at the airport.
They got a
Airport.
camera. And they said, why did you do this?
Got on their phone.
Everything is supposedly squashed. Now I don't know if they'll make music again, but allegedly they're not beefing, so that's a great thing.
Okay. Cool.
That's positive. So let's keep it moving to the NBA. Well, let's start off with the NFL. Because Shador is injured.
Right.
What happened to him?
He got a apparent oblique injury, supposedly because he throwing them bullets and shit. But I want to talk about your boy Dylan Gabriel. He said it seemed like he trying to take shots at my man Shador, talking about some people out here for entertainment and others out here competing. Last time I checked, nigga, the NFL is not only entertainment number one, but it's also competing. It's both. So don't try to take shots.
Like
and that nigga threw a pick six.
Like I said, they were playing two totally, completely different teams. You're not going to sit here and tell me the 2s and 3s on the Panthers are as good as the 2s and 3s on the Eagles. But
yes, I am. Yes, I am. That's
somebody
why they.
take his
That's
cup
why they
away,
2s
'cause
and
it's cup.
3s.
It's the
That's
cup.
why they 2s and
It's
3s
the
for a
cup.
reason.
It's the cup. You're not going to tell me the 2s and 3s on the Eagles are the same 2s and 3s on the Panthers.
I'm not saying they're the same, but I'm also not saying that the Eagles are better than Panthers. They're 2s and 3s for a reason. Is they number one? Oh, okay then. And last time I checked, if you ain't number one, we ain't nothing to talk about. You
Well,
2s and
if it
3s
was-
for a
If
reason.
it was as you made it, Dylan Gabriel, he had a decent game.
How the fuck he had a decent game?
He threw a pick and he had a turnover, but the
pick
whole
six.
point. The whole point is this.
Pick six. Stress that.
The whole
Pick
point
six.
is this.
Stress that. Pick six.
Nevertheless,
No. Stress that. Pick six.
okay, you stressed it.
Did my boy throw any interception last week?
But
okay.
Did it change his standing on the depth chart?
It should, but we all
it
know.
didn't.
Of course they're not, because
You
the
didn't
fact
answer
they're-
that quick enough.
Of course, but let me answer that. It did in my mind. It did in every.
But
hold on. You asked me a question. In my mind, and millions of other people who saw the two play, It did. Now, we all know the organization is going to make it hard as possible for this man to succeed. But it doesn't matter because every time he touched that motherfucking field, he's throwing magic out there. And you can't deny what's evident. So, what we got is... What we got is... Hold on. We're going to take Shador's, his first preseason game. He had the 2s and 3s he going up against. And we took Dylan Gabriel's, his preseason game. And if you put the two together, it's not even close. We got one whose quarterback rating is over 100, and the other one is at 70. That ain't good, buddy, in the NFL. So when we're battling for positions, right, every fucking pass, every damn interception, touchdown, catch, all that shit counts. And if you compare the two, Shador is blowing his ass out of the water.
Well, that's not what the depth chart said.
We don't care about what the depth chart said. What we saying is what the NFL and every football or sports do. We looking at a tape.
While you hyped up and I cared about what the depth chart is saying.
Nah.
The depth chart is saying he's still the fourth quarterback out of four quarterbacks.
We got it, but everybody sees who's playing better between the two. That is Shador is playing better than Gabriel.
Like I said, you have to take into consideration of competition as well.
What you mean? We got two teams. The 2s and 3s on the Panthers played the 1s when they played Shador.
No, they didn't. They played their 2s.
All right, fine. You know what? We're gonna keep it that way so we can make sure that this is why I'm gonna patent my damn argument. We got 2s and 3s on both teams playing, right? Last time I checked, they battling for a fucking position too, just like Shador and Dylan Gabriel, right? Right. So what we seen is the fourth string who hardly got any goddamn rest. Gabriel, he got rest with the first team. So he's supposed to be a little bit more sharper than fucking Shador because he's getting more reps than Shador. But my man Shador, QB1, is out playing his motherfucking ass. That's the difference. That's what we see here. And we're going to speak on that. We're going to talk on that right there.
I think Shador might be in trouble.
He ain't in trouble.
Not playing this week kind of might be in trouble.
Nah, they ain't had him scheduled to play anyway.
I'm sure he was going to play if he didn't hurt himself.
Nah, they going
because if that would have given people in Cleveland even more reason for Shador to start. They would have had him come in. Why would you sit him if you're trying to convince them that he's supposed to?
And what I spoke on last week, they're tampering down expectation because they know his name comes with baggage. He has a fan base and everything, so they're trying to keep that shit tampered down, so not letting it get out of control. Because if the Cleveland fan base rallies around Shador, they almost had to be twisted their arm to get him to play because they're really trying to patent this season and trying to get a QB next season because they have a first-round draft pick. And those who come out that class are like Archie Manning, just to name a few, coming out. So they're trying to make it.
Name one person.
I just named a few. I didn't get into the rest, okay?
Klubnik, Lador Sellers.
Right,
it's going
exactly.
It's going to be some QBs there next year.
Right.
But
so what? What the hell?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying Shador got to play this week. He got to play this week. If he doesn't play this week, I don't like.
They only got 3 games. They only have 3 preseason games,
and they're 2 down, so they only got one more.
They saying
so he got to play.
They
next
already
week.
report saying that he's.
We know Flacco ain't playing.
No, because
I don't even know if Pickett going to be in.
No, because he hurt. Yeah, it's coming
see.
down between Shador and Gabriel. And Shador is going to outbeat him. He's going to beat him. He's already doing it right now.
Yeah, and Cleveland did win that game.
Right, and Cleveland lost today.
Oh, they didn't? They won.
They won
today? They beat the Eagles.
Yeah, they beat the Eagles 22-13.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
They won.
Dylan wasn't the reason why. Okay, let's move on.
In fact, there's a game still going on between Denver and Arizona, and there are 8 minutes 52 left in the fourth, and Denver's up 27-7. So they got that. Your man Cam Ward.
He had a horrible day.
Yeah, I heard his game wasn't too good today, but they did manage to beat the Falcons 23-20, so that's good. What did Cam Ward do? It looks like he was 2 for 7 in completions, 42 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and 0 sacks. But he had a quarterback rating of 52.1. So
it wasn't
he did
the
not
best
have
day
a
for
good
Cam.
game today.
Wasn't a good day for Bryce.
Yeah.
Bryce didn't have a good day.
See, and how does Cam Ward feel knowing that Shador is injured and taking the spotlight away from Shador and putting it on him?
Great, because that means that nobody really looking at Cam. No, you know why I say nothing about Cam Ward?
No, he can make them. He can make all the mistakes.
All the mistakes he won. Cam Ward starting the first snap of the NFL season. It don't matter. He gonna be He's QB1 definitively. Cam ain't got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, so that's an interesting preseason going on.
Well, we also, before we slide off,
yes,
it's reported that there's 9 teams interested in trading for Shador. So even if it doesn't work out in Cleveland, there's
sure
teams that's interested in.
Man, Shador is a meal ticket. Cleveland be crazy to
Outside
let that
of meal
boy
ticket,
go.
he can ball, man.
Nevertheless,
he can ball. I don't want nobody to say that his name only. The man can ball.
They're crazy to get rid of him because he's a meal ticket, and B, because he's giving the city of Cleveland some type of hope.
When you be wording that, because you just
What you mean how I'm wording it?
Listen, when you saying he's a meal ticket, you just basically saying his name only.
What you think when Arch Manning come?
But
they going to grab Arch Manning up because he's
but they also
ticket.
But they also expect they also
as in Manning,
but they're also as being right and coming from that leaning, they're expecting you to perform. Because if Archie
isn't he like still number 2 on Tennessee or wherever?
No, he's in Texas.
He's starting.
No, he's starting.
He's starting.
Because Ewers can't. If Ewers never came in the NFL this year, he would have been still starting.
The first college game of the season, number 1 Ohio State versus number 2 Texas. You can't make this shit up.
No, Texas is number 1.
Well, whoever it's 1 versus 2. First time ever in college football.
Spotlight on his ass.
On him,
gotta live up to the family name.
Right, it's the family
what
name,
I'm
so they're
saying
expecting him to ball out.
Shador is if you want to sell tickets.
Yes,
you want to
but
sell tickets.
I get what you're saying, but when you wording it specifically saying meal ticket, you basically saying because of his name, they should keep him. He can play. The man can play. And just his name on top of that makes it much more attractive. So when we're talking, I like to hear to say he's a meal. He can ball, or he's a meal. Any of that order doesn't matter.
That's
but
cool.
make sure you say he can ball out too.
That's cool how you want to hear it, just like how you make up your own depth chart. But what I'm telling you is,
just like you make up your depth chart just by saying that your twos is better than the Panthers twos. So we're gonna leave it like that.
And he gives the city of Cleveland hope, something that this team in football never has. Never.
That is true.
Never. Even when Deshaun Watson came there, they weren't really hopeful like that.
They was hopeful when Baker. When Baker was there, they was hopeful because he went to the playoffs with him.
But hope rarely goes to Cleveland. So if I have somebody who's given this city an inkling of hope, I'm keeping him. Namesake or not. And he going to sell tickets. It's the best of both worlds.
Like I said, we just have, my opinion, we just have a responsibility that we must maintain when we are labeling the people that we're talking about.
He's a meal ticket. Arch Manning is a meal ticket.
I'm not saying that.
These boys are meal tickets.
I get what you're saying, but as we are speaking to the masses, right? Outside of saying he's a meal ticket, you basically... Somebody, we just got finished saying the internet will just nitpick at what you're saying. They can be like, oh, he basically said that Shador, because of his name, they should keep him. We should clarify a little bit more outside his name. The man can play because he got 8 or 9 teams that's interested in trading for him.
We've seen him play 1 preseason NFL
I saw him
game.
play through a college too. And
you know how many college players I've seen that were great in college that turned out trash?
That's fine.
Look at Ohio State.
That's fine.
Remember Cardale?
But has none of them.
Remember Jamarcus Russell?
You're right. And
remember all these big names in college?
None of them has done what Shador has done. He comes from a Division 2 school, comes to Division 1 and win. He won everywhere he went. Whether from high school to 2 types of division, they won. They did shit that they did. Hold on.
Let's not
hold
do
on.
win
Wait.
like that.
They did
Let's
stuff.
not do win
Wait
like
a minute.
that because
they
Colorado
did.
didn't
Hold
win
on.
anything.
Hold on. Him and his father did something that the doubters
What did Colorado win?
Him and his father did something that the doubters said they couldn't do. And that was come from Jackson State to come to Colorado and change that program around and win.
But
they
you
did
said
that.
But you're the one who says winning is championships, right? That's what you told
That's
me
part
several
of it.
times.
That's part of it.
Colorado didn't win shit.
It's a lot of people that's playing.
So
let's
not do the winning thing.
Yeah,
like
they
that.
did one. They went from a team that didn't win no games 3 years ago. Last year before last, they won 4 games. Last year they won 9 games. They changed the program around. They did something that the previous administration couldn't do. So
but they didn't win nothing.
It doesn't matter. Y'all cheering for Caitlin Clark and she ain't won shit. So what we doing here? What we doing here? See, here we are. Again.
It sounds like we're moving the goalposts.
Y'all moving the goalposts.
Who?
Because if you can cheer,
I didn't even say nothing. I'm just listening.
No,
this is what you say.
What
you
I
say
say
championships
exactly
determine
and
winners.
so if you gonna,
so if you brought up Shador
so if you,
and they ain't won nothing, and now you're like, what do you mean? Exactly what you said
so
about
what I'm
Caitlin.
saying. So what I'm
she
saying,
ain't win shit.
Exactly.
He ain't win shit.
Did you and what you do? You still champion her as the greatest, right? You still
Nobody said she's the greatest.
You
I
said
she can ball.
No, you did. You said she was one of the greatest players in the damn league. That's what you said.
Oh, that's terrible
Right
news.
now, she might be one of the greatest players in the league right
So
now.
how the fuck you
but
not going to sit here and give him the same credence?
She not.
He hasn't played a meaningful NFL game yet.
She hasn't played a meaningful WNBA game.
Oh,
so
she
what we
has.
talking
Don't
about?
do that.
No, she did. No, she did.
Don't do
she
that.
has not played a
Don't do
meaningful,
that.
like
She ain't been no playoffs
game.
and all that
the
shit,
meaningful
but
game.
she's had some good games.
The meaningful game is
If
the chip.
But she is not the motherfucking. She is not the woman in the league though. She is. She is not her.
The most important.
No, she ain't.
Yeah, she is not her.
I know she ain't.
They didn't win a chip. So that's
I get
all
what you
I was
said, but
pointing
they
out.
turned the program around and they won. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. They did something that nobody has ever done. You never seen nobody come from a Division II program, come to a Division I and turn around in 2 years. You never seen that. Never.
I don't know. I might have to go look at the
Look it up. I know because I watch it. They never had done that. So that's what I'm giving him.
Yeah, Colorado definitely had a major turnaround.
Oh,
major
huge.
turnaround.
But they ain't win shit.
They ain't win shit.
Okay.
But it definitely had a major turnaround.
Huge. Go Buff.
Okay.
And Caitlin Clark, she is not her.
No,
she okay, but she is not her.
Right. She having a sophomore slump.
All right. I wanted to move it along to this last topic because it's NBA. As you know, the Portland Trailblazers
Hey, get your ass up out of here.
were recently purchased by the owner of the Carolina Hurricanes. Yeah, so the estate of Paul G. Allen, which was the former owner, just sold the Portland Trailblazers
Are we
to
about to get a
Tom
basketball team in
Dundon.
Raleigh?
What's up?
Are we about to get a basketball team in Raleigh?
Hell no.
Let me finish. Let me get out. Tom Dundon is the owner of the Hurricanes, and he's the one purchasing the Trailblazers.
$4 billion.
Yep, for $4 billion. Currently, at the moment, it has been stated that he plans on keeping the Trailblazers in Portland at the moment.
Yeah.
He mentioned that he's more interested at this moment with bringing baseball, Major League Baseball, to the Raleigh-Durham area. So he said he can
Charlotte don't
focus
need it.
on that while
Charlotte
doing
wouldn't
this.
let them.
Yeah.
Charlotte's not letting Raleigh get no pro basketball team. That's crazy.
Charlotte ain't got nothing to do with that.
Yes, they do.
No, they wouldn't. No, they.
First of all, North Carolina could not
Do you know
afford 2 professional basketball franchises.
Why not?
They don't have no damn professional
but hold on. If he's
franchises.
talking about bringing a baseball franchise, you know how much revenue baseball includes?
Is different.
Before we
But I'm
go
just talking
there-
about revenue in general.
Yeah,
Well,
but
hold on.
Charlotte's not going to split their revenue
Why
with
not?
Raleigh.
Why not?
The same way LA has all those teams, the
why
same way
not? You got
Texas
Cali-
has all
you
those
got
teams.
Cali
big
got
is
3
LA?
teams.
How
Cali
big
got
is
3
LA?
teams.
Dub, how big is
The
LA?
same way New York got teams.
Dub, how big is LA?
It's the second largest city in the
Is
country.
Raleigh as big as LA?
Nowhere
No,
near.
it's not. It's
nowhere
not.
near.
But we're not.
Is Charlotte
we're not,
big as LA?
No, it's not.
Are they big as Dallas?
No.
You talking about LA? I mean,
So
LA is
what I'm
not a
saying
fucking
is-
state.
But the
I'm just
state as
saying-
a whole, though.
I'm just saying.
state
LA ain't a state.
is not big enough.
LA is not a state.
It is.
What state this small has 2 teams of the same brand?
Doesn't Cleveland?
Cleveland.
What team?
You got Cleveland. What you talking about? Football. We got Cleveland.
Baseball, you can do it. They're not going to do it for basketball.
Football. They got what? Cleveland and
Basketball, Florida has 4 teams.
Where are these 4 teams at? And
Orlando,
is
Miami.
Raleigh?
Orlando,
Three
Miami.
teams.
Is Raleigh? Is North Carolina?
North Carolina
as big
can hold
as-
2 teams.
Definitely, they could definitely hold two
They
teams.
can.
They could definitely hold two teams.
Let me tell you why they can.
Definitely can hold two
because you're
teams.
gonna come down to which owner gonna spend the money and gonna put money to win championship. That's what's gonna come down. See, right now Charlotte don't have no initiative to do that because they can play it safe. You got Atlanta and DC between the two. So if you bring another team here, that's the owner is going to compete to win championships.
So
you could do that.
I wouldn't keep my team in Portland where there's nothing. Where there's nothing, you don't have any competition, and then bring them to Raleigh where you have the Hornets.
And in this case,
And college.
Right.
Well, not just that. You got college everywhere, but I'm just
college
saying,
everywhere.
College basketball in Raleigh, Durham.
I'm about to say college basketball. This is North Carolina, nigga. This is a college
in Portland,
basketball
there's
state,
nothing.
especially town.
There's nothing in Portland.
Right.
I'm going to bring my
They got
franchise-
drugs.
A lot of them too.
Legalized drugs.
I'm gonna
too.
bring my franchise to Raleigh, where there's the Hornets already 3 hours away, and fight with that. When I just there's
That's not a
nothing in
fight.
Portland.
It's not a fight.
That's not a fight.
If you spend more money than the other ownership and you bring in talent and you are winning games, you can beat Charlotte.
Why am I going to try to beat Charlotte when I can stay in Portland and have no competition?
I'm not saying. Listen, we just playing devil's advocate. In principle,
with Seattle.
right? Right.
There's no competition.
Right,
I'm getting all the money.
I get what you're saying, but in principle talks, he had before the agreement was to sell the team. The promise was to keep the team in Portland. That's the reason why how he got to sold the team. But if we play devil's advocate, and if he's like, "Hey, I'm bringing a Raleigh Durham or bringing a North Carolina," it can fit. Two teams can fit.
I don't think so.
It can.
I don't think so.
It's all about a winning culture. If he can create a winning culture here in this state, right? He can get fan base to come to that team. He can. It's all about winning. People want to attach themselves to winners.
Well, first of all, Portland ain't ever been winners. Like, maybe
yes,
back in the
they have.
70s.
It's been a while.
Back in the 70s.
In the 70s, yeah.
Maybe back in the 70s.
In the early 2000s,
But
they
I
lost in the
wouldn't.
finals to the Lakers.
I don't think it makes sense to come here when you're in Portland and there's nothing there but rain and basketball.
Yeah.
Like it wouldn't make sense to me. But he's a billionaire. He do what he want.
Right.
Especially because when you think about it, the Hornets are the only professional team that actually has a city name in North Carolina. Everything is Carolina this, Carolina that.
Correct.
And it ain't even North Carolina. They have to expect South Carolina to support these teams too.
Exactly.
That's why they in Charlotte and not in Raleigh, because Charlotte's right there on the line between.
It was supposed to be in
Boy,
Columbia.
I remember that battle. It was supposed to be Rock Hill. It was supposed to be Rock Hill.
No,
it was Rock Hill.
supposed to be in Columbia.
It was
They
supposed to be
were
Rock Hill.
They were trying for Williams-Brice at first, but they were like, Williams-Brice wasn't going to support the Gamecocks and a professional
Which is a lie.
team.
Which is a motherfucking lie.
True, but
South Carolina can't have no professional team.
They would have ate that up.
yeah, can.
We would have
But-
ate
but-
that
but
up,
the reason
especially
why-
down there.
the reason-
But Columbia's way too dangerous, so I'm glad that shit never happened in the first
Another
place.
reason why I couldn't have came to Columbia is
They don't make no
because
money.
at the time.
There's no money.
At the time, remember we were running the blue law.
Oh yeah,
on
no
Sunday.
alcohol.
No alcohol on Sunday.
You can't buy alcohol.
On Sunday now.
No.
You go to the game.
You talking about a game?
Well, you go to the games.
Sunday
You can't even buy
football
alcohol
game,
at a game?
No
You can't buy no
alcohol.
alcohol.
Like that's a wrap.
So that's why I said the laws is going to hurt South Carolina. That's why no team won't go
I
there.
don't think they have that blue law anymore. I think, or they might have
Until 12 o'clock.
but yeah.
See, that's
it's
gonna
You
fuck
can,
up.
now you can buy beer at 12. I think.
games. Yeah, that's gonna fuck shit up.
But that's what had happened.
Cool.
Damn, that was like 96, I think. When they were talking about. Oh, I used to read the news.
We were here when they created the Panthers.
How'd it make you feel?
Oh,
I was here when they created Panthers.
Fuck it,
'Cause this was Dallas. This was Dallas and Washington country here in North Carolina.
Remember the inaugural season of the Panthers and stuff like
It was
that.
95.
Like, yeah.
I graduated my
And
senior
still
year.
ain't won shit.
fucking
They've been
Del Home.
Look, at least the Panthers have been to a Super Bowl. Let's not get started on the Hornets.
Yeah. Hornets ain't made it past what, the first, second round?
I don't think the second round.
I don't
they
ever
got
think the second round.
Yeah. That was it.
I think LJ and them got to the second round and Zoe, and they put them out, and they ain't been back since. But this year, I'm hoping that the Hornets are going to at least make the playing game.
No.
Nah, they still in Charlotte.
No, they still in Charlotte. Hey, you better watch your mouth, shorty. You better. If they take the Hornets, we gonna be here fighting.
New managers something that was.
It's always new management going to be going on.
It was
They
something
had a
that
new
was
owner.
different. Okay.
Yeah, it's always new management going
Michael
on.
Jordan got
If they
him
take
some
away the
Ayesha.
Hornets from Charlotte, from North Carolina,
Yeah, that'd be a problem.
that would be problematic.
Before we get started, anybody want to give their teams
Go Giants
season?
Go the
prediction?
Cowboys.
Anybody want to give a prediction on
Yeah,
that?
we-
I ain't predicting nothing. Go Giants. We got some
Just
good
win games.
leadership
Just beat
now.
Just beat our division rivals. That's it.
Go football.
Yeah.
Oh, I got one thing to talk about before we end. People, quick note. Yeah, if you're not paying attention to what's going on in the Trump administration, the Black Caucus is under attack. They are really trying to erode our vote to where in Texas they're trying to really gerrymander the vote there because when the census come out every I think 10, 20 years. After that, each state has their redistricting their districts for voters and get certain amount of seats in the Congress and then represent the House. Now, as of right now, the Republicans has a slim margin in the House of Representatives, and they are speculating that in the midterms they're going to lose some seats. So what Texas is trying to do is jump ahead of the game and gerrymander certain areas in their district to create 3 more seats so they can hold the majority in the House so Trump can push his agenda. And in retaliation, Devin Newsom out there in California, he has thank you for correcting me. Gavin Newsom out there in California is holding a special election for California so they can they're going to do the exact same thing what Texas is doing so they can prevent Texas from cheating the election. So in other words, Democrats, independents, if y'all don't see what the playbook is from here on out, it's wide open. Don't get y'all ass up here, start talking. You got to fight fire with fire. You see the Republicans out here, they pulling out all the stops, and the people that's voting Republicans see this shit and they're behind their asses. So Democrats, if you want to win the midterm election as well as the presidency, y'all need to fight fire with fire. Y'all, you see what Gavin Newsom doing out there in Cali? Hey, every Democratic governor that has every state that has a Democratic governor, if you got the manpower to do it, hey, start doing what these fucking Republicans are doing because the Black Caucus is under attack. They already eroded 1 seat out of Missouri, and they're trying to do it in Florida. So you got to keep your eyes on the prize. That's what I got.
Cool. Well, it was a good 2 hours, 57 minutes, almost 3 hours, rounded it up. Yeah, that arguing takes a lot of time. So thank y'all for joining in.
Argue.
Make sure to like, subscribe, share.
I'm going to be gone next week, y'all. I'm going to be gone for my birthday. Y'all pray for me.